because what time is it? 40 minutes. Okay. So, the game sound might be a bit too loud. Hey, we're live. Hey, cool. What do we sound like? I'm looking. Come on, I'm looking at the camera. Come on, point up. So, okay. Game sound might be a bit too loud. Hey, we're live. Oh, so YouTube's fine. Now we go text. Hey, and YouTube chat works now as well. Fantastic. Oop, go back to the game. Okay. Ooh, that's a bit chunky, isn't it? Alright, well, good thing we're not playing. Twitch. Are we on Twitch? My channel. My channel. Hey, I think I'm live. Yay! Cool. Right, let's go have a talk with our team. Hi, everyone!
And
Hello!
Fara, how are you?
Team leader.
We're here. Sorry, I need to fix
Caster.
my audio. Tell me about yesterday.
Yeah, so
if you have
tactics
a moment.
wise, we will pick. Oh yeah, sure. First game, very clutch. Second game, we a lot more stable.
We threw one of the rounds in the
We
second.
threw a couple of the rounds where we small.
I was on the train and I was
from...
watching you do it. That YOLO charge in your destroyer to go after that whatever around the corner in the south. I was like, don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh, the Mosfa.
That was the Mosfa. I had a plan, an exit plan to get out of there, but it was just a case of like, then the Gdansk popped up in the middle, and I was like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
We should have tied, I think, with Dirty and PPGA.
Yeah,
Well,
we should.
you've
Like, we were 2 mistakes off of tying those.
You've only got 17 minutes, so actually, you know what? Why don't you just do your tactic?
What was the case of who's going to play this first map? So what way this is going to work? If we play this first map, we're going to have Eek in for aggro, and if the way this works is if they pick Land of Fire, I'm going to swap Eek for.
Oh, I'd better leave that channel because I don't want it revealing all the tactics and stuff that's going on. Computer's a bit chuggy at the moment, but we're here. Right, let's see. We'll join the lobby. I think Stat said he would come in a few minutes. Let's see here. But 6 minutes, so it's just us for now. Okay. And what's the settings for the audio, voice, and Discord? Some video. That looks correct. We'll do a quick mic check. Hello. Okay, I think that's fine. And we have to tweak the audio when we're actually in, although I can see the chat for Twitch and YouTube, so we can tell me if that's different. Right. We've got... Oh. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. I think I might want to tweak the... It's a really noisy... Like, the backwash is really loud. Okay, see if that goes. Okay. Right. Now, what are we gonna go over? Well, the German TV page isn't up. Okay, never mind. We got a game map 1, reverse for 2, upcoming map if we knew what the map was, which we don't at the moment. Best of threes. So at least this is helpful because now we can see our kind of teams. And we are waiting for the rooms to be made, but we're still a little early. We've got about another 15 minutes. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Room hosts. There we go. We'll wait for that to come up and then we can fix the maps when it comes around. Cool. Well, in the meantime, we can try just a bog standard, like, game. I'm not very good at carriers anymore. Oh, the Yorktown's fun. Is it the Yorktown or is it the Lexington? Hold on, I need to double check. It's the one with the smoke and the support stuff. No, those are the speedy boys, aren't they? Yeah, they got smoke. Okay, cool. We'll just do a quick game. Check the UI, check everything else. Wish me luck if you want. I'm going to prep game. Yeah, good luck, I guess. I am just prepping my computer area. Wow, this is a long queue for a random battle. What's going on here? I thought this would be quick, because, like, Stats is going to be here in 2 minutes. I don't think I can do this. There's not a lot of time to play a game and then go straight into it, and I want to have to leave the game at a moment's notice. Is there like a blitz? No. No, 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 no. Bots. Ugh. Hmm. Might be worth playing later. Oh, tier 8s now. Okay. It was always like tier 7s for a while, so. Do I have any normal tier 8s? Yumi Harry, Cleve. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing last time. Just leveling them up. Okay. Well, that's easily enough done. So I would like to show the tournament results. I'm just don't have that set up on OBS at the moment, but we'll try and give that a go. So we're here, and I add window capture. Okay, and then we want to grab maybe this. Okay, that's fair enough. And then I grab that, and then move it one down. Hey, yoink. Well, it's not perfect, but it's fine. So it's not perfect. It's fine. So to the matches, we have a look at the stage. If this would load. Okay. Okay. So we have our playoff stages now. Okay, that makes sense. We've got just we're chugging away. This laptop's not happy. Playing stats, and then it's up. Oh, it's not. I don't think it's double elimination. I think this is just simple play and get knocked out. In group 2, and we came 4th. It's only the top kind of teams. I think the top 4 they got seeds. That kind of makes it challenging. You can see that we had it's kind of one draw that did it between it.
Bonk. You're roboty. You're roboty. Is that your end? Hello? Hello? Oh, no. No. I don't think we've got a connection. Hello? The stream's okay, so it's not my end. Hello?
Hello.
If you can hear me,
I can hear you fine.
you.
I can hear you fine. I think it's when it was giving it a heart attack. Okay. So I was like in the upcoming matches, and I was trying to show with the camera and the like how the games went last time, pointing at them. Didn't like that. So I'm off. Cool. Right. How did you get on yesterday?
So my team, they started off doing draws. So they went 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. They lost the first round and won the second round in all 3 of the first matches. And then it went a little bit wrong, and they went 2-0-2s. But what my team was doing yesterday was using the matches to sort of try a few different things out. They took a lot of different comps. The battleship player went through a lot of the different ships they could play, try and find out what they're comfortable with. It's my battleship player, by the way, is Cammy. You might remember Cammy from Wargaming.
Yeah. Well, we have our map list, by the way. It just got posted.
Oh, cool. Nice. What's the
Estuary is map number 1, and my team is Bravo. And Estuary, I reckon the map. And then we're playing on Trap. Oh, I was on the train yesterday, coming back, watching the team play, and they did a monumental throw. Just because they charged a destroyer at Moskva, and they didn't know there was like other stuff around. I was just like, no.
Do you know what? I know exactly which play you're referring to, because the player in the Moskva is one of my viewers. Very, very much enjoyed watching him explode. I hope he doesn't mind me keep referring to it. But, that was the highlight of my day yesterday.
Okay. Training battle, and the host is the Polish.
Okay, give me a second.
There it is. Oh,
a question in my chat about the camo drops and stuff. So the streamers will be doing their giveaways however they do them. My personal way of doing it is to do like a flash giveaway really quickly between the matches. But different channels will be doing it differently, so you're just going to have to ask in each channel. But here, it's just going to be a flash giveaway. I don't know what Fara's doing.
It's whatever Stormwind does. She's in charge of the stuff in chat.
There we go.
Yeah, I turn up every 3-4 months, and I set the thing up again, and then I cast, and everyone's like, "Who the hell's Fara?" And I'm like, "Oh, don't ask." Let's just continue on.
No, people still remember. But we do have to, for the newer people, we do have to do the. Oh, in the beginning times.
Yes, in the Old Testament, once upon a time.
The old days.
There were RTS carriers.
In the old days.
And I like to blow people up.
I
I grab it.
Briefly. Right, I am Is this the Farazeleth that was an RTS CV god? Yes, it is.
Oh wow, these are
It is indeed. Wow, Farah, your connection's really awful. I'm really struggling to understand.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Do we have the rights to drop the bitrate on this channel? Yeah, it just sounds like
No, it'll be the computer. It'll be processing on my laptop. That's fine.
Oh, really? Okay. First there was Farah, then there was WoWs. You're not wrong. Yes, Farah was one of the people that I watched before I became a content creator.
That's in the days when I had zero obligations, and I just streamed for 8 hours of blowing people up with a carrot because it was fun, and I'm sadistic.
Wasn't it nice?
Well, it got me Twitch Prime, so or Twitch.
I've gone the opposite direction though. I've gone the opposite direction. The best thing about so the funny thing I was about to say that temple. So the best thing about Team League is Farah being confused, and then me having to explain to Farah what a certain ship is. The problem with that is I've not been able to do that for the last 2 years because I don't know what the new ships are either. So we're both in this together.
Yes, and I'm just tweaking your audio. Sorry, because
I think I don't know.
There you go. Bumped you up. No, it's fine. Stormer will tell me otherwise. Yes, I mean, the end of the day, ships can change, capabilities can change, and all that type of thing. But the core mechanics of any like FPS kind of gameplay, oh not FPS, but like any kind of ship combat in the map is the same. It's all about positioning, consumables, and supporting fire. Like for example, you might have 2 destroyers going for a capture point, and the enemy team might have 2 destroyers going for the capture point. But has your tactics, has your gameplay means that you have 7 other people, arbitrarily speaking, that can shoot when you spot the enemy ship, and then on the other team, do they have no one backing them up? Because it's the volume of firepower that you can lay onto a target when you see them for that split second, and then it's that snowball effect. Once the enemy destroyer's lost half their health, and your destroyer's on full health, well now it becomes down to a gun duel, even with national differences, you're still going to win it. And that means you can muscle in on points, get a little point lead, take the initiative, and force the enemy team to be more aggressive, which in turn typically is more negative. But it's the same thing time and time again.
Yeah, you're totally right. There is something interesting, so we might see this in this match. So there's a new line of destroyers. I don't know if they were out. Yeah, they were out last time we did this, but maybe you wouldn't have seen one. So there's some European destroyers that have very, very short duration radar, but it's 9 kilometers.
Okay.
And so it's like a flash of vision. And mainly, obviously, that's for the
Oh wait, did you say 9 kilometers?
The render, like the 6-second render delay.
Was
9 kilometers? Yeah.
So
But
when
when
the black got released, and this is going back a while, it was also 9 kilometers, but it was American radar duration. And then they nerfed everything. They nerfed everything down to 7.5 kilometers. Yeah, because it was like to get the black originally before Steel came around, you had to be like a total scumbag and have ranked 1 like 7 times in a row.
Right.
So that's how you got it. That's why it was really rare.
I remember it having I remember it having a reputation as being really exclusive. I didn't know why. That's interesting.
It's the same with the Flint, but it was more than the Flint, and then it came with the special camo and stuff. But it's the fact that you can smoke radar, and then if an enemy destroyer is like 5.7 kilometers, they can't escape, and it's instant radar, instant detectability, and instant transmission to all other ships, and then they have like 4 kilometers to escape. So that's why it was so deadly.
Now, we have this. Right. So we have that, but nowhere near like that because it's a very short duration radar. There's a 6-second window where it's only the ship that's doing the radaring, because that's a radar mechanic now.
But in a team game, it's all you need, right?
It's basically 1 volley.
Yeah,
it's 1 volley basically.
You suspect you know where they are, or you know that they're in a smoke ahead of you, and you just say, "Get your guns ready. I'm about to pop it." That type of communication and arrangement, I can see that working really well.
Yeah, it's a very, it definitely rewards, especially in a tournament like this where some of the players are less experienced, it definitely rewards good calling, because if you can say to your less experienced players, we're about to radar this destroyer, make sure your guns are on target, which is something that probably you wouldn't have to say in a regular,
or in a regular game, you just YOLO. It's like you'd be very selfish, you do for whatever you want to do.
Spotted, radar.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way with carriers currently. I've said this before, I think last time, but like the I say new, but most recent American aircraft carrier line, I quite like playing that in ranked because it has support gameplay. You can drop smokes. You can do assistance line. The fighter planes are actually much larger and more encompassing to prevent bombing things. That type of hybrid support carrier where you can defend your team and then go bomb. That's my playstyle. And then the fact you can do that now is more interesting, but otherwise, carrier gameplay is still very, very, very selfish. Just go bomb the enemy ships.
Are you aware of the changes that may or may not be coming this year?
I vaguely looked at it and I saw it and I said the rework.
Yeah.
And until we get to the rework where we go back to RTS, I'll just watch from a distance. Or we could have can we please have World of Warships Classic? Do you think that could happen? Where we go back to like version 1 but on modern hardware.
Moment for re-releasing everything.
Right? I mean, if Warcraft could do it, why can't we?
If World of Warships was like a paid game, that would have happened already, I think.
Okay, here we go. What do you think your battleship is?
Yep. Bungo.
We were doing Ohio.
No, Vermont.
Okay. We were doing a lot of Ohio last time.
Okay, that's wrong.
Ohio! Oh, I need to change my scene to the match.
Yeah, don't forget the teams are backwards to what they would be.
Bravo is me. Yes, right is Bravo. With my gay ship. No, it's a gay carrier, sorry. I had Stormwind. I generated a picture and then it was not really good and I said, Stormwind, can you paint this ship for me? And she did a really good job at making the logo.
Can you make this gay?
Yeah, right? And then superstructure a bit more gay. Okay. Kremlin. Okay. Oh, you've went with single destroyer
Kremlin,
and a
yeah,
Yu-Yang at that.
Yeah, so I have no idea what my team's going to do today because they tried out a whole bunch of stuff yesterday and I don't know what they liked. So some of this is not a surprise. I'm expecting them to be using the double Marseille, but the single Yu-Yang, I don't know. So we've got Kremlin, San Martin, Moskva, Petro, Marseille, Yu-Yang.
And the Yu-Yang has his own radar, but no smoke. Is that right?
Yes, correct. They have to choose. Yeah. But Yu Yang, that line, that branch has had a buff recently where they also get a reload booster for their massive amounts of deep water torpedoes that they didn't need. So
this is
they're
the
really, really dangerous to the battleships and the cruisers.
So when I was watching these games yesterday in the train, I noticed this was the repeating technique for Pride, was to send double destroyer onto Alpha and contest the contesting one, the one that's not like a home capture. Send the double cruiser to Charlie, and then have the Ohio sit somewhere in the center line where he moves up to like Foxtrot 5 or 6, and you can shoot like kind of left and right. But
we'll just ignore the T-boning that's currently happening in my spawn.
The Moskva Kremlin. This is how this is how more cruisers are made.
Stuck? Oh no.
And everyone takes.
Oh no! I think they've. There's that. Ooh. There's that like plating section where you can get your nose stuck. Oh no!
Well, that's gonna delay.
Okay, they're free.
But the thing is that
it is
because you guys are going for Bravo. We might get Bravo and Alpha and Charlie. This being Pride. And I noticed you guys aren't running any Dutch cruisers, but we are with the Utrecht. So like that annoying bombing thing.
Yes. So. We tried it, I think, in one match yesterday, and I just got the feeling that the team wasn't particularly a fan of doing it.
We were on this game yesterday, and I was watching one of our destroyers on the north side of A, and he was just kind of going forwards and backwards, like the scene from Austin Powers where he was trapped. But every time he moved forwards and backwards, he was playing dodgeball, dodging the Utrecht trying to bomb him. It was so good.
Yeah, so you can definitely do it if you. It's more difficult in randoms because everyone uses their ASW bombs, and the symbol on the map is the same, and so it's very difficult to react to that instinctively. But if you know that there's one of those bombing you, the drop time is quite long, and so if you're in something like a Des Moines particularly, you can do that.
So Pride takes a lead because I guess you call it destroyer advantage, and we go for the contesting cap. Are you going to make a power play towards Charlie? Because that kind of looks like what you're gonna do.
Well, I don't see how we're going to get A, so I think we're going to have to. That is going to be the move. We do have the double Marseilles. Marseille is obviously very, very fast. And the Martin will be able to kite, but the Mossfar will be kind of stuck.
Can you remind me what the observer camera controls are? Is it 1, 2, and 3? For yes,
if you want to isolate the teams, yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Because that's something that wasn't happening yesterday. I
Just
wanted
bear
to
in mind
see.
that once.
Go ahead.
Just bear in mind that once the torpedoes are spotted, they stay spotted.
Okay. So double Utrecht who missed on your Petra. I was just curious what the visibility was, because when will Pride find out what they're up against? Because right now,
So
I think they saw.
this happened yesterday. Like, I think if you've got a double Marseille on the enemy team and you don't know where they are, and they haven't turned up on one flank, chances are.
Yeah.
Chances are. I think it's really funny that the Marseilles are catching the Yang up. Okay, so Ponce in the Yang is going to throw torps towards the corner with Mossfar on it.
Oh, but that
Don't forget
Moss
they
was
have
so
a
dead.
booster, so they can do that again.
Yeah, but Steelhawk is so dead, because the point is, as soon as the Marseilles get round the corner, I mean, the Sun Martin's about to spot them. If I go into our viewpoint, we can see the first Marseille, which means we must be able to see the second one. But the fact is, the Mossfar's going to get beat on by the 2 cruisers, and he's got nowhere to retreat to. The Sun Martin might back him up, I guess. But the battleship on our side is slightly out of position. He's firing AP shots, I think.
Yeah, so Tyler just fired, so now both the Marseilles are visible.
Yep.
So San Martin, I don't know. Are you aware of the Pan American cruises? Probably not. So I can explain if you like.
Isn't that where they get so many hits and they have an ability to do the cooldown or something?
Yes, exactly that. So,
Yay! I know
basically
something!
They need to charge up their F key. You did know something. So
so you can time that with the heal, right?
Obviously. Yep, exactly. So you can get 2 pretty good heals back to back.
Your pushed armored player in the Marseille, he's chomping a couple of hits here, because I guess our Ohio has good shots on you as well.
So the problem that Prayer is having is that the San Martin has very sensibly kept going south, and so it's creating this 90-degree angle between the San Martin and the Mossfar, and that is
and because horrible. The Ohio gets shots on him, and then both cruisers, and he's got nowhere to run, and he's basically lit up by the Mossfar, and then the radar can be there when necessary. I don't see him surviving, and now he's broadside no matter what he does, because like you said, 90-degree angle. Well, he's still there. And then how much health is the Mossfar going to take, because the torps are coming in on him?
I think personally he should have kept going forwards and put the island on his left side.
Right.
Because at least then he wouldn't have the San Martin.
The Utrecht has come over, and the double destroyers are pulling over as well, leaving just the Petra to defend A.
Torps and the Mossfar, no doing, I don't think.
Nope. Okay, so Marcy's trying to... I want to say not die, but he's very broadside. Okay, so first blood, but you probably will get the Mossfar, just because the Yang is going to keep chipping into him, and your Tyler is going to keep chipping into him as well. But so the Ohio moved up. Yep.
Yeah, and Tyler's had to back off to reduce the angle, because obviously Tyler is now being shot at. And
what is
that is going to restrict our ability to do anything.
I don't think I have the correct mod to show the cooldown on abilities. Do you know when the Mossfar's heal comes back up?
Did you install the res mods?
I think I did.
If you hold the Alt key.
I can see all the radar circles, and I can see the subsystems on the guns.
Can you see the consumables above the ship?
I don't. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Mossfar went down anyway. Yeah, I'm missing something's fine. So can the Marseille be punished now? Oh, the destroyer on your Kremlin, point blank range.
Oh. So Cassard is really interesting. So it has very high damage torpedoes at short range. As demonstrated.
Sorry, that was amazing.
So do you remember, Fara, when Kleber and Mogador were introduced in testing?
They were super
fast. And they had this concept. But before they were gunboats, they were torp boats during testing. That's what the Cassard is, essentially.
Okay.
And I am so happy. That was reintroduced.
That was very visually impressive. And the thing is, you are pushing now on A because you feel like you probably have to do something, but Petra is just kind of chipping a little bit in the Martin, so it's risky. I feel like your Mossfar, I'm not saying he's out of position, but like, you're not really doing much at A, and then your Tyler, where he is basically caught in a crossfire, he's fighting a one-on-one duel. Is he going to get a torp? He does eat a torp. So, and with the battleship gone from your from your battleship now gone, our guy Blitzen, he doesn't really have to worry about that kind of impending doom of AP shots from a BB. I don't think you're gonna win this.
No, because Cassard can also go around the back as well. The only little saving grace here is that because your Ohio has had to have guns on the right hand side of their ship, they can't deal with the Mothra and the San Martin if they decide to push the Petro immediately. But now that everything on the other side is gone.
So, like, how do you tie the game out? It's a minute to go. Do you even need to push? And I get the feeling you don't, right? Because, you have to get into A. Petra's going to keep shooting at you. It might stall the timer a little bit, but you'll suffer health. The Ohio can turn the guns on and shoot the San Martin as soon as it goes into A, right?
So, yeah. Is Cassard going to push the Yu Yang when he spots him? Hang on. There we go. They've spotted each other.
Can he smoke? Radar's already been used by the Yu Yang.
Yeah.
Because his health pool is a huge advantage.
So neither of them have a smoke.
Oh, but the supporting fire on the Yu Yang, though, from our team, because, like, the Gdansk, the Battleship, the Ohio maybe the Utrecht.
Well, super accurate.
Yeah. And then you need 19 seconds, so really the Petra should have gone around the corner. Just, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. This is just very risky gameplay.
I think also the San Martin and the Moskva need to be pushing that Petra as well, because they need to be in that cap already.
Yeah, because often in this gameplay, it's not like a last second thing. It's like a last 45-second thing. You have to do it,
exactly.
at that point.
What was the old Omni thing? If it's was it Omni? Like 800 points, you got to be doing something, or 850.
Something like that. Yeah, it's like you have to. You can't leave it to the last second. You have to. It's the last 2 minutes. You already mechanically have to put things in play, so that by the time you get there, it happens.
I've always thought about it as if you get to 850 on the enemy team, if you're not already executing the plan to stop that loss, you've already lost.
Okay,
it needs time to build up.
Now we're going on to Trap and your team Alpha. I don't know if that means anything, but
we had mixed fortunes on Trap yesterday. It's a really interesting map. I like the triangle layout of these caps that we've got on these maps. It makes it really, really interesting because then you have the tactical decision of, do you do what your team did with the two destroyers? Do you try and grab and contest that contested cap, or do you do the home cap push? I really like that tactical decision because both you proactively have to choose which one you're going to do, but you also need to prepare for what the enemy team is likely to do. And I quite like that.
And then like you can do tactics on day one, but you can totally mix up day two because everyone can go back and watch your VODs and see kind of what you did and how you played it, and they can sort of counter it. I don't know. All I know is that I had a look at the leaders and I messaged Revenge and said, "Hey, do you want to play for Pride, yo?" And I messaged a few other people as well, and he was the one that replied and said, "That sounds awesome. Let's do it." And he's doing a really good job so far, I feel.
Cool. My team leader is Tyler.
Is Alpha to the north of the map
Alpha's
spawn?
north, yeah.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
Northwest. Yep.
Okay.
Northwest, southeast. So the caps on this one will be the central ring. It's on the northeast corner of the ring, like between the top two islands, and then two home caps are around the islands in the southwest.
Okay. I'm just trying to theorycraft now. Like what type of ships with detection ranges, because depending on each map providing certain covers in certain places, you can park your ship in a certain place that has certain guns on that can't be cross-fired. That's the killer. If your nose on or something, that's okay, but you don't want to get shot from the side. And then you want your hydro/radar to cover, in the case of, like, say, an American ship, long duration, but covers the caps, the far end point, if you can get close enough. And if you can't get close enough, then I guess the meta is you fall back on a Russian one because they have the longer range radars. Are there other nations with super long range radars?
No. So the Russians still are the kings of the range. Yeah.
Super range, yeah. Okay.
So you might see the San Martin again. That has 9.
Okay.
Oh, it has a radar as well, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier.
Oh, yes, it did.
Along with
because
its ability to just,
I saw
reset
it
all of its consumables.
at the beginning because your San Martin wasn't able to get close enough, so he popped the radar hoping he could see something on our ACAP, but the DDs had already reversed in on the absolute edge, and so they weren't being seen.
Oh, I've just been, as I would expect from my chat, I've just been corrected. There is a ship called Brisbane, which has a 12-kilometer radar as well.
Is that a cruiser on the Australian? Not
It is,
Australian.
it's a
the
Commonwealth. Yeah. Commonwealth cruiser. So yes, I was wrong. Australian Mino, yes.
Okay.
So the interesting thing on this one is that the two home caps are reasonably close together, and so if you get poorly concealed destroyers going for those, then there's a possibility they might actually spot each other. I don't know how the ranges work out. I can't quite remember exactly where the caps are, but it's possible they might accidentally spot each other while they're capping their home cap, because they're reasonably close. And certainly if a cruiser tries to do that.
You know how sorry, I'm trying to formulate a sentence here, and I'm stumbling. Basically, we have a certain rule set. Certain ships can be used, certain things are vetoed, that type of thing. And then, so my question is, have there been test games where they use these ships, or is it just general vote? Because how certain super ships or whatever are banned, or submarines are banned, or aircraft carriers are banned, and you think about it and you're like, oh, why did they get banned? Did they actually test them out? Or is it just general consensus, no, they're garbage, don't bring them, or they ruin the gameplay or the visual thing?
So at the moment, with all competitive, and that includes clan battles usually,
Yeah.
there is no submarines and no carriers. But the changes that might be coming in later this year, which most importantly removes spotting from planes, we could discuss that. But
yeah, it's fine. I read about the whole mechanics of it. I think
So I think what Wargaming are hoping will happen is when the spotting is removed, it will allow carriers to come back into competitive play. Because the thing that makes them contentious is the fact that they can spot.
Or the fact that anti-aircraft isn't something one can control and make use of.
That as well, potentially. So,
the spotting was.
So hopefully that will.
Yeah.
That will allow that, because I actually look forward to carriers being able to come back into competitive, because it just, anything that adds more variety is a good thing.
Well, I just feel like if you're going to have a game and then you're going to have a competitive game mode, wouldn't it be nice to have a competitive game mode that showcased all aspects of your game? Yes, exactly. Not, we don't know how to do this. Anyway, I'm not a developer.
Submarines will ever find a place, I don't know. The thing with submarines is, even if they were allowed, probably people still wouldn't bring them.
If you had a tournament that was 7v7, right? Then I would keep it 7v7, but you're allowed to bring a submarine as your 8th player, which means everyone's going to bring a submarine, and you guarantee it. But at least, I don't know. I'd like to see the sneaky boys in action. That's all.
There was talk of mandating, you have to bring one this, you have to bring one that. But that's never going to go down well. All right, we are off. We are
Ohio versus Vermont. You went double DD. We're actually DD mirror matched.
Yes. All right, so my team with the Vermont this time, Mosfar, Petro, double Marseille. I'm sure my team would bring 3 or 4 Marseilles if they could, but they can't. A Marceau and a Gdansk.
Why would you need 2 Marseilles? Is that like a let's go sailing together really fast, around a corner or something?
Yeah, it's pretty common tactic recently. I think it's just that combination of my viewers. I'm really sorry, I just mistimed the ads. I'm so sorry. You can.
I'm ad free. Come to me.
Well, my YouTubers as well. So
yeah.
Just subscribe.
Of course.
So Double Marseille, they both have a reload booster, right? They got big guns, and so that ability to both pop your reload booster at the same time,
hit hard,
and just nuke something that makes.
And that's what this game mode is, isn't it? It's alpha striking, because visibility isn't always guaranteed.
Exactly. And so it's that ability to pop up on a more static cruiser's broadside suddenly because you've got the
okay.
speed to get there
So
before they can react.
It seems that
yeah.
my team's game style, from what I've seen yesterday and what I'm seeing today, is very much the home base is held down by 2 cruisers as a holding force, and that the contested cap, so in this case Charlie, is where we use our double destroyers, our cruisers, our detection, and also the supporting battleship fire. And you're different. You're sending 5 ships to Alpha, which is your home cap.
Yeah.
Presumably with a
so my team
play for Bravo.
That's probably because my team tried to play for C yesterday and it didn't go very well. So I think they're trying something different. Interestingly, they didn't try this yesterday. So this is untested.
You've DD split, and mine 2 are together. And there's a Mossberg with some long range. Who's got the spotting advantage between a Marceau and a Gdansk?
The Gdansk, I think. Let me just check. Oh, I actually can't get to that right now.
But it's so quick anyway.
I don't have it set up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Gdansk.
So I'm looking from my point of view. We haven't seen any of your ships yet. We don't know where any of you guys are. You can use RPF, and I guess theoretically, that can show where stuff is. Like, we're not going anywhere near Charlie at the moment. I think we're just trying to see where your guys are. And then conversely, you have not seen any of our guys, I think?
We've spotted the Ohio, and that's it.
Okay. Oh, yes. So the Moskva snuck up to Charlie. So he's going to do that thing where I think he's going to follow the island line, and he'll have a radar to cover it easily. He might be able to shoot backwards as well, down between the Alpha and Bravo line in terms of angle. Yeah, that's kind of what he's maybe doing.
Oh, am I wrong, Devil Worshipper? Marceau is 7, Gdansk is 7.5-ish? Interesting, okay. I didn't realize Gdansk was that bad.
Well, the longer this stalls, where Pride does not go for Charlie, works in your favor, because you're getting a lot of ships that can come towards Bravo, maybe push off us. Then again, the Ohio is kind of in a spot where he can fire down and help. And the Moskva maybe as well. Oh, there's a radar.
Radar?
Is that the Gdansk radar?
What's Poom say? Yep, he's right on the edge of it, so he should be able to just... no, that's the Moskva. He should be able to just step outside.
Oh, 2 radars. He's in. He's in the radar now. Just inside the radar. My red circle says he's in the radar. Yeah. And now he's going to leave. If I go to visibility... No, we can't see now, but it was... Yeah, you had your shot on, so you saw him briefly. And...
So... That vision is going to give the Marceau Gdansk Moskva on your team the confidence to push up a little bit, I think.
Yeah, they're quite far away. And then your Marceau is proxy spotting the Napoli and the St. Martin. And since there's no DDs nearby, it's a little bit careful. Because it means you can apply pressure and push towards Bravo without the kind of the visibility. And the radar ships aren't nearby either. So I feel like we're turning back around. Yeah. Pushing for Charlie slowly, eking in and thinking about it. Oh, the Moskva tipping his nose in for the cap.
Yeah. So I
but
think
the
I'm
Gdansk
right in
must
saying
see him.
in the games that I watched yesterday on Trap, I think we probably had like 7 games yesterday on Trap. Every single cruiser that took that position on either team died.
I can tell because the Gdansk is looking right at him right now. So he's spotted.
I think it has a little bit to do with the fact that I think teams tend to, because obviously there's a range of experience in terms of the players in the teams. I think the lower experienced players tend to get put in the
Marceau
radar
spotted.
position.
There's a radar from I think our St. Martin, and your destroyer's just been spotted. He's not taking any damage. Oh wait, that's battleships.
Your Martin just got chunked.
Your Marceau just took half as well.
Yeah. See, he's right on the edge of the radar. He's out. He's unspotted.
Yeah, he's on. But you got so much supporting gunfire. Oh, the Moskva just took a chunk as well from I think your Vermont.
Yeah, Cammy's pushed up. I'm a tiny little bit nervous for Cammy, but as long as my group keeps pushing, that's fine.
So
because obviously your guys are going to turn around and react.
Yeah, so Stillhawk is, I don't want to say out of position because your MIT 1, 2, 3, 4 is also there. Although I think MIT can turn around and hit our Moskva, whereas our guy can't do anything. Yeah, I fear that the Marceau and the... Well, maybe the Napoli and the Martin can just keep playing the stalling action here. It's hard to say. The Gdansk has filtered down. He's now firing on your Vermont. Our Ohio is there as well. We managed to get the Charlie cap, so point gain in ours. It's just, what's the effective health pools? I mean, you've got like an extra, like, what, 22k lead at the moment?
Yeah, it's pretty even at the moment. Yeah. The thing I'm scared about right now is we've got to get into B.
Tyler's taking some hits.
Unless Titan in your Ohio moves, I think can the Marceau actually get in there without getting spotted? I think.
Well, the Marceau opened fire on the Gdansk, didn't he?
No, Marceau's not spotted right now.
Oh, that must be.
But the problem is, right, so the Gdansk's radar is right there. He's not quite in range of the cap.
Oh, here come the torpedoes. Surely seeing the B cap flip means there's a destroyer there. Pride, Ohio, you need to move. You gotta move.
I think that your Gdansk should have been within radar range. I think he's just reversing back to try and get it in. But I think we're going to get the cap, and yep, we got it.
The Ohio is going to take a big hit here. Like the Torps, is he not respecting the fact the cap just went through? He might actually die to all of this.
Can you move?
Because he's... Okay. If he dodges one or two more, he might live. This third one, if it's just 3, sure.
I think he might get away with 1, you know.
He's got 2. A fat ass. Okay. Still, it could have been catastrophic. It's not. Could have, you know. Okay, so Revenge and his St. Martin. Yeah.
Napoli Torps on the 2 cruisers.
Yep. Is that going to clip?
Which
it might get the pitch.
Potentially.
No, the Petra can kill the speeding turret.
They're so slow. They're 13.5, I think, and they're really, really slow. And so they arrive like 5 hours after they're launched.
Oh, that's a radar. And your Marceau is going to 631 health?
He's not spotted. Shells are in the air.
Oh, yes!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
The Ohio's still kind of burning. He's at kind of a position. The Marceau has fired a big torp volley on your Vermont. Is he moving the Vermont? I mean, they look... I mean,
it can reach light speed.
He's going forwards. He's going forwards, though. Not backwards. That's going to be like 4 torps. Oh, no, the red!
No, it's not.
Oh, wait, the next one's...
Not.
Okay, well, fine. We got 2.
Cammy's going to be so annoyed he drove into that. Okay, I think we can get your Ohio.
Yeah, he's getting burned down, and there's no like smoke support. Our cruisers can maybe try and punish. Oh, your destroyer's going for Charlie though.
I think he's thinking about it. Yeah, he's just started to go forwards now.
Well, he's got double Mossva kind of pointing at him though.
He's inside 2 radars though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Both of those radars are available as well.
So in terms of visibility, Pride can see all the cruisers in the south, and they can also see the Vermont. In terms of view, he beached himself. Yeah, the Ohio's going down.
No Citadel, and then the torps ran out. Okay, that's good.
I don't see
in 312.
Oh, because you got double cap. Yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
Well, even if we kill,
no, you're totally right. Prayer is not having fun today. He's having more fun in this match than the last match.
The thing is, Blitzen's having to push quite aggressively, and now that the battleship's dead, everyone can fire on the Napoli. And that, you know, even if we did manage to kill the Narcissus, it's not going to work. And then Revenge is so far away to give assistance. Oh, there's a radar, and we should see the Gdansk, but nothing really has eyes on it.
Yeah. So you do have the ability to keep that radar for quite a long time. Moscow just took a little chunk there.
Oh, Napoli smokes up. Okay, makes sense. Is he being detection? Yeah, we can still... No, we can't see the wounded ship. Your guy's gone dark. So we... 40... Oh, doesn't matter, he's gone.
Oh,
yes.
You burned down.
Oh,
okay.
but...
Points? Okay, so that's going to let you counter push B, I think.
The battleship's looking straight at us. So, like, it has to be like a DD push.
Someone just...
Napoli's healing.
Got Bloom spotted.
He's 25 and he's healing, but I don't think that's enough. He's going to take another... No? Wow, he's playing such a dangerous life right now.
Smoke firing on Napoli is, I think it's 8.8. I think the player forgot. Because they were briefly spotted in the smoke screen.
Vermont's firing some shots as well. Do you guys see him? You don't see him. This is all going to be blind fire.
I don't see the Napoli.
Oh, here comes the random spray of AP from the battleship.
Yep.
Nope.
it's not the shell that's well aimed. It's the shell that's not well aimed. It's the one that hits you.
Okay, so Bravo's stalling. which means you're still winning. But if we flip the point, but it comes down to loss of health pool, like because the St. Martin's going to take another AP shot here. Okay, it takes a little bit. There comes the second radar now from the Charlie cap that you're contesting, so we should be able to push the Gdansk off, maybe by Steelhawk. You should see it. Yeah, you should be able to push him off, maybe get some health.
They're both super healthy. You're not going to be able to get them out, I don't think. If we could convert that Napoli kill, that'd be amazing. But Napoli can't do anything right now.
How long's until he's healed up?
It's like heal in 7 seconds.
Okay. So maybe try some long range pot. Here comes the Gdansk radar, so we can see the Petra. That's quite a bit of torps, although with the way torps have been running today, maybe one? No. Oh, and it runs out.
My team's been so lucky with that.
And we.
I think what these guys are doing is on this corner, they're going forwards and then they're reversing. And I think what's happening is they're going forwards. The destroyer is torping them while they're in range, and then they're reversing back out of range again. So
the bad news from Steelhawk is that he's being farmed by the enemy Mossfa in the Gdansk. So I don't think he can contest that. And we were trying to. The health pools are in your favor, so and you're also going to win in your favor. So I think we're trying to burn down the Vermont now, but with the loss of the battleship is big.
We're on 859-824. If we can get C, that's going to massively help.
Well, Jank is turning broadside onto the Martin, and then at a certain point, Blitzen has to open fire as well. Not maybe yet, but it's a minute 24. It has to happen. You've just took Charlie, like you said. You're right.
1 minute 20.
If you kill the Petra, it lessens the firepower, and then you can try and take on the Marceau. I don't know. You'd need to YOLO the Vermont.
I think right now we're in sort of preservation mode. If we can just not die for a minute, I think that's all we have to do.
Yeah. Okay. And then
the danger is Janks.
The Mapily open fire as well, but he's
in my
healing.
Petro.
Yeah, but he's healing, and he's kind of away, and he's running away, and he's got the Vermont backing him up, and we've got 2 wounded cruisers, like a 12k cruiser without smoke on the Napoli. He's firing out of desperation here. He might trade.
Janks, though. I think Janks is going to die.
Oh, yeah, but it'll be a trade, so you're fine. Torps in the Vermont, but still, his health pool's far too high. Oh, he's got smoke, but that AP shot's going to absolutely clap him. Oh, he survives!
Nope.
Okay. And then there's other duels going on. You're still going to win this because you have the caps and you're contesting.
Yeah. The points are neck and neck, but we've got 2 caps.
Yeah, it's like 903. So, like, how many kills do we need to get that? It's like a couple of kills and we win by.
I think it's the answer to that. You need kills.
Yeah. Okay. So the Marceau is being chomped, and we're trying to go for the Vermont as well. Should it not be better to focus fire the Marceau rather than the Vermont right now? Oh, here comes blind fire Vermont shots.
Yes. Nice. Nice, Cammy.
Fine. Because if they'd done the Marceau, then you wouldn't have the time. We'd have had a few more seconds.
You could have saved the points then.
Part of my French.
That was neck and neck.
You shouldn't have gone to 1,000. You should have lost points before that happened. Yeah, they should have focused on the cruiser.
Server disagrees. Server, Fara, disagrees.
Well, yeah, okay. Fine, right. 1-1.
That means that we're going 1-1.
Yeah, we're going to riposte. Yay!
I wonder whether we might get some interloper streamers from some other matches.
Oh, because we're on a best 3. I'm going to mute my microphone for just 2 seconds. I'm going to go to the bathroom and then be right back.
Cool. No worries.
Oh,
Jets. See you in a second. Jets, that was flipping close. That kill right at the end, that Marseille kill, would, if it had happened 1 tick earlier, would have stopped the points going to 1,000. I don't think it would have changed the outcome of the match because the points are still then ticking towards 1,000. But it would have potentially given room for something to happen. You wish you could see how much damage Cammy did? I can ask. Cammy, my chat wants to know your damage score. I have asked the question, Yotama. Get an answer, I will let you know, but they're probably busy doing team things. Actually, Cammy's not in the room anymore. Cammy has been... Oh no, Cammy's in the room. Okay. A nail biter finish when you're not playing? Yeah, that was about as close as it can get. How many code giveaways I get?
Okay, we're back.
Stream announcements. Hello.
Oh, hi, Zath.
Hello there.
So
is that?
we've had quite a back and forth, I should say. So we're on to our decider match.
I assume that you're here because you're joining us.
Yes, if you don't mind, we went to a.
No problem at all. Yeah, we're going to be doing riposte. 1-1.
Okay.
The first match was very much Pride's win. But the match we just had was, I think, the closest match I've seen so far this weekend.
Like
That was
the server
really
tick
good.
screwed us. That's what happened.
Uh-oh.
Like a ship died and then it ticked to 1,000 and then it didn't
It's
tick the
alright.
loss of points. I mean, what the heck, right?
I don't think that would have made a difference. But yes,
No, it
you're
wouldn't have made a
It-
difference,
it
man.
opens up the possibility then of a chain of events that lead to a win.
Yes.
Have game 3 started already, or can we jump?
No, you can jump.
Come on in.
No, you can
Okay,
come in,
cool.
come in.
Yeah, Ben and Major probably might jump in a second as well.
Yeah, no worries. The host is Polish.
Yeah, okay.
Party over here.
Oh, yeah, you're still regrouping everyone in. Okay.
Yeah. No, we got time. We got time.
Yeah, I'll jump over and tell them.
Ask them
Awesome.
to hold. Hold.
Hold.
Hold on.
I am running around like a headless chicken right now.
Hold. Oh, I'm already here. Never mind.
Did you beat Painzel?
No,
I
I
mean-
haven't played yet.
I beat Major Par 2-0.
Ooh, well done.
Oh, I thought Cog said that Ben took a match off Painzel.
No, Payne was
Oh.
casting because he's not. He doesn't. His team doesn't play till next.
Oh, you're in
round.
the bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cog
so
got it wrong.
well, okay. So
Imagine being wrong on the internet.
So this is Stats versus Fara, and it's 1-1. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
It is.
Fight
First
to the
match,
death for our
uh,
amusement.
So
Oh,
my team lost on Estuary and then won on Trap.
Wait, thank. Okay.
Right. I even got the teams the right way round.
Woo! Pro streamer.
They are currently reversed, technically.
Apparently, I've got stats versus stats on my lineup, so yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah,
Ooh, stats bloke.
we will win. It's the only way we can. No, I don't mean that. Sorry, team. You're doing great, team.
Victory
Go
is through
team.
yourselves.
It's all right. All I've done for the past day is just post Darth Vader gifs in my team's chat.
Nice.
There you go.
Another news: I have a cracking glass.
You were eating plastic earlier.
No, I was not eating plastic. I was trying to figure out what the hell these things were and why they were in plastic. Turns out it's some sort of jelly thingy which you have a top on, which you like put off, and then you suck out the jelly.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
the game. Yeah, and the game was so close, I forgot to run my giveaway.
You know,
Do you
Major
guys know
Par
how
had
many
one
codes
job.
we get today? I can't find the post.
So
but so many codes
it's
today.
1 code for the start.
Yeah.
And then
And then
every
one code per
round you
round.
progress, you get
So
an
it's,
extra.
it's number of rounds plus 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
Still
I
one more one.
so I'm giving away my starting one now, and I qualify for a second.
Get away in Ben's channel.
So I now need to go and pick which one to select for the next round, and hope it's not Minotaur because that code's broken. So I have to manually
Why
assign
don't you just-
everyone who's
why don't-
win a Mino.
Why don't you just say what do you want?
I do.
No, you don't. You pick it in advance.
No, so
can
I
just
just
say
need
to-
to
you
I just
can
need
just
to
say-
remind myself not to pick the Mino one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Pick the Mino of two evils.
Yes, because if
Has Painsaw discovered gummies?
yes,
Oh.
yes
Well,
he
they're not
has.
gummies. They're
Gummies
Are they
or
gummies
edibles?
Gummies.
Yeah, what
no,
you
I'm
said.
not- no,
Oh God,
no.
I'm not ready for that.
I remember bin. Nah, bin.
No. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, a preview of our final match today.
I'll be a lot drunk
Oh.
by then, though.
We're all ready.
And there's a game playing somewhere too.
All right, hang on.
Do you think
Am
you'll
I
stick to
drinking?
your
Yes, Twitch chat, I am.
stats? Do you think you'll stick to 2DDs in this scenario, or are you going to go back to 1? Just kind of how it works.
Yes, because I am telling my team what to do, so I know exactly what they. I have no idea.
Well, given the
Oh, I
nature
look
of how
forward-
You're asking
riposte
me for-
works, no, I'm just wondering what your team is. Your speculation, because given the nature of how riposte works, there's a lot of opportunity to sneak up and then radar the whole freaking map, all
There
the
is-
capture points.
Because we didn't see riposte yesterday, it's very difficult for me to predict because I don't know. I don't know. Like yesterday, we did mostly double DD yesterday. Yeah, maybe they might do. Yeah,
So we all remember
that's my guess.
Riposte last year with the exploding Salem, right?
We do.
We do.
Yeah.
The exploding Salem.
Yeah, when like a million glue bombs came in, and this was before leg
Oh,
mod.
yes.
Whose team did that?
That might be mine.
It's your team, yeah. Hmm.
Oh,
How many times did they do that?
every game.
Every game. Yeah.
And it worked, which was
It
alarming.
works.
Yeah.
Your team was the orc equivalent of a team last team week.
Are all the casters who need to be here? I think we are, aren't we?
Standing by.
Is GP coming or TC Hannibal? I don't know. I don't.
I don't know.
They're in a match, I think.
Red October standing by.
I'm going
Simply-
to take the executive decision and say we're ready.
Yeah. I mean,
Redbeard standing by.
Tony Red standing by.
That's is just my team's pretty face. Thank you, Templar.
We are essentially just cheerleaders at this point.
No, we are. I've always said we're mascots.
Mhm. You cheer for your team,
don't
and
think-
There have been hosts who've got involved. Like if they're like ex-comp players or whatever, they have got involved. Like,
Yes,
I think,
I
Guy
remember
Shu
back-
and so on.
Yeah, is whipping their team and like, you will do well.
well, there were
Guys who
times
try to sub in
when,
for one of the teams.
yeah, like when team leaders dropped out or that type of stuff, some people had to kind of step in and just like, hey, do this, hey, do that. But for the most part, I'm very much hands off now for the last 7 seasons. It's way
I'm pretty
stress free.
lazy affair.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
me,
Hey,
it's
at
like
least-
I pick a competent team captain, and then they can ask advice of me.
I say, do you want to play for me? You're doing all the work. Yeah? Okay, great. Good, well done. That's it. I'm going to turn up on the
That's
day.
pretty much how my conversation goes as
Now,
well.
don't make me look good.
Yes,
Congratulations, the team is now yours. I take it. I'm
Yeah,
not taking
but
any
if any of
responsibility.
your team captains fail you have to be somewhat polite.
And it
I
goes
can
one
just make
step
their
further.
account do funny things.
Yeah, because it goes one step further because you say, also I'm
Robin,
picking
by
the
the way.
team, the name, and everything. You just have to suck up. Okay. Oh, Ohio versus Kremlin. All right. Wow, 1 DD for you. And we went 3D. Oh, God.
Double
Congratulations, Staps. You won. 3
This is
Oh,
DDs.
you and your
What are you talking about?
theory of 3 destroyers. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it never works. And double, like you said, double Dutch ovens. I am
you need that for
terrified.
I mean, one of Stats' cruisers is going to have a toasty game.
Double
Well,
the blue
yeah.
for you too. Wow.
Well, it's just gonna be the Moscow. It's only gonna be the Moscow that's gonna be in a position to get like slammed like that. Also, someone just drive away.
No, I have my
Yeah, I heard
window
that.
open because it's currently 31 Celsius in here in Prague.
What's that in freedom units?
Hot.
Checks my
I'm sure
app.
someone in someone's chat will do the calculation. What is 31 degrees Celsius in
Oh.
American?
It is a
Like
cloudy
18.
16 degrees here in Scotland and nice and cool.
Damn you.
You're getting your Scottish.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, Anna.
All right, so we haven't done Dutch cruises much, so my team doesn't have that much experience with doing this.
Our DDs just
But I'm
bumped
sure
each
it'll be
other.
fine.
We had
It's a love tap.
Good.
It is low toot.
Because you have too many of them.
Okay,
I mean,
what's
it's like
the
classic bad spawn. Like everyone has to go other side of the map.
what's the special thing
Imagine-
about the Delny? What makes these two DDs special?
Zaf,
So
88.
Delny's basically if you take a Tashkent and you slap the Kavar belt on it,
Okay. Because
and
they're
give it
going
worse tops.
very quickly to alpha. And then
Yes,
the
they are fast.
and the Gdansk, I guess,
Yes,
is
it's
going to
88
try.
degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes, it is hot.
88 degrees.
By European metrics, this is hot.
If it goes slightly faster, you can time travel.
Okay, so the Martin from Pride from Blitzen will back up Admiral Kurt when they get to like Charlie. I don't see. No, the Moss was going to back up the Daring, so that's going to be an interesting trade. It seems like you want to maybe contest AB with the nature of how your ships are sailing, but you've got no cruisers, you've got no destroyer support.
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing whack-a-mole rather than trying to cap.
And you're outside of
with
range of
3
any radar.
destroyers,
Yeah,
With 3 destroyers, I think the way that we win this is by killing your destroyers.
and really large health pool advantage. I mean, look at that; it's like 470k
I
versus
don't-
380.
I don't think you win this by trying to kill off the DDs. I think like you cannot sit there at the back. It's going to be just a case of who gets more meat in the caps. It's because how do you
no.
get these things out of it?
Kurt is doing the reverse maneuver into Torps on the Daring on Charlie.
In a Gdansk, so it's the size of. Oh wait, is he quick enough to just reverse though? No.
Oh, he's gonna go
no.
forwards. Go first. Go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster.
No
Move,
speed,
you
no speed
piece of-
available.
Go!
Can he...
Okay, well, he
on my
spots the
screen that
Daring.
went through him. Okay.
His propeller got tickled.
Objects in the middle
Yeah.
constantly appear.
Well,
Okay,
Someone on the back
so
of that ship sweating.
Daring trades a bit of hit. Moskva pops his radar. Both the Delneys are spotted. Napoli's trying to pick on them. They get the
Napoli
A
on
cap.
them.
They get the A cap though, right?
I mean, Revenge is suffering, and are they playing too close together so that they're running into each other?
Yeah, it's
Like-
big
like-
hits.
Okay, it's the flying scissors.
Like Moskva, like this is what Moskva. This is the fight Moskva's like. Just
And the
big,
Raiders out.
chunky destroyers.
Yeah.
That AP will arm as well.
Yes.
Okay, so he gets out of it.
Oh,
Winston.
glue.
On the Moskva, that's what I was afraid of.
God.
Well, that missed. That missed.
Still more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
wait,
fire.
there's more.
Okay, that one's
That's a
gonna
good
hit.
drop. Ooh.
That was
Um,
disappointing. Oh,
there's
there's
more.
more.
There's more. There's always more.
Oh, you're getting Charlie as well as it stands. That's what I was afraid of.
Sticky
Oh,
fire.
that was good.
The proxy Moskva doing the radar support and the control support and the cruisers, it's not going to work against the double Dutch ovens. Our radar's up. We can see your Daring now from our San Martin, and we can try and stall the Charlie cap. But the point is, the blood has been taken. Like, the destroyers are like lower, and then the Moskva's super low as well. And you already have such a huge health pool as it begins. I'm not sure we have like the firepower to fend you off.
We're just going to walk in.
Can't repel the
Excuse me. We're just going to walk
Yeah.
into A as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
just
like,
brute force it.
Yeah, it's just you have more meat for the meat grinder.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger guns, more health, just brute
Blood
force.
for the blood god, skull for the skull throne.
Like, we can chip away like the Moskva and other type of stuff on more Dutch oven stuff. Yeah, so like Steelhawk is trying to back off, but like, and you just focus him, and then that he's gonna die if not now in like 2-3 minutes, and his health pool's gonna be chipped away. Oh, good hit on the gold line by
My only
Ohio.
concern is that you
Oh.
managed to do good focus fire on my ships as they walk into the
Yeah,
camps.
like one at a time into the meat grinder. Like
That's the key. They got to do it together.
I
not
think
once.
Yep.
I think
One by
your
one.
Moskva Steelhawk needs to maybe try and do a U-turn or something so that he can be a bit more maneuverable, because
Mhm.
just slowly
gotta risk the
reverting
game
in
return.
front of
Yeah,
two glues
'cause-
is not going to work.
especially because the Guden drop is based on your ship's angle. So if you're reversing
Exactly
in the
my
same
point, yeah.
line as the Guden, then it makes it a lot easier for the Guden to drop you.
Exactly.
Is that Moskva on prop mod, by the way? I really hope he is. No, he's not. That's going to make it so much harder to
Nope.
dodge those.
He's
hang
on
on.
BCP
So
too.
the Moskva is running. Yeah, he's running better damage control, which
Yeah, well,
an argument can be made for that.
It's better to not take the damage in the first place than to reduce it.
This is true. That is generally the opinion. But Tyler's now getting focused because Fara, your Napoli is way out on the flank and is
As
actually
long
in a
as he's
fairly
in
good
range,
position.
yeah, exactly. As long as he can actually shoot, that's okay. The Moskva's pushing. Our Moskva's pushing up, trying to dodge the Goldens again, but he's going to
Yeah.
go right into contention with the Kremlin.
But at that
that's
range, he
fine.
can citadel. Like if you're gonna fight a
Yeah.
Kremlin and a Moskva, better fight him at point blank range.
Okay.
You
Yep, or
just
use the
see
final
when
torpedo.
you're Moskva try to do that.
Yes, but don't push him. Just
Oh,
don't go out at the Kremlin.
He's got the Ohio backing him up, but if I'm the Kremlin, I'm
Yeah.
just going to block the Moskva first and then deal.
Ooh, that angle isn't great. That approach angle is kind of bad. Is Cammy looking? Cammy's
Oh,
not
he's
looking at
not!
the
He's fired his
Moskva.
shots as well. I'd ram him.
I'd drive by him. You can
No,
drive by that. You can drive by that.
Yeah, he's just been told he's turning. He's turning.
General Hickey,
I know he
banzai!
drives past, but
Ah,
I'm
there we
saying
go.
ramming speed! Come on!
Oh, yeah,
Hit
silent
him!
torpedo.
Ramming speed! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
the
Get him,
honks?
get him, get him,
Where's
get him,
the
get him!
The
Yes!
honks, boys.
Yeah. That's what you guys needed.
Tyler's
Couple and
suffering
a half.
as well.
Okay, so we have a battleship advantage, right? Oh, your Golden's down to 9k. He's still being chipped up from
Yeah.
3 sides.
2 fires. DCP is running.
Oh, the daring on the
Heel
other
is
flank is also
ready.
suffering.
Oh, yes.
He's all right.
Suffering for a while.
He should be okay. It's 6k. But that means the Charlie Cat point might go to us. You're still generating points, but I don't think that's going to matter at this point.
It's the thing. If you had done a walk into all 3 caps, you would be so many points deeper right now. Look how far back your team has to play right now. But if the green team had been in all the caps, they would have took them.
Well, you
and they
should
would have been
take-
taking hard.
I mean, it looks like you're going to take Bravo. And you're right. We've been pushed so far back, but the health pool deficit has been dramatically brought closer. 220 versus 205.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
If they had been in those caps already, then that losing all this health wouldn't have been as bad. Still looks like your stats is in a better position, but
Yeah,
I think
Yeah, I would like to see my team get the Gdansk, or at least chip a bit more health off.
they
The
got a...
last trade between the Daring and the Gdansk wasn't great. But we've got Janks there with the radar coming back in 5 seconds.
Feel like...
it looks like the classic half commit mistake that teams make where the Kremlin went in.
Remley just took a big revenge. I don't think he can be effective anymore. Like, we're at that 6-minute timer where you need to... Oh, good hit on the Golden again by the Ohio. But you need to push. I feel like you got to push now.
Oh, Torps on Admiral Kurd in the Gdansk. He's turned straight into them.
Oh,
These
no.
are Daring Torps.
No!
And they're special daring torps, so unique upgrade.
oh, you were in leg mod.
He was, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is.
We are surprised.
It's pretty grim. I'm
That
not...
leaves 202,000 health on my team. 163, so we've closed the gap in terms of health. 5-minute 19 win.
Yeah,
clock.
but your Goldens were damaged but not killed, so they're just gonna...
And now the
The
Ohio,
Ohio.
is gonna suffer.
And he's isolated. Like your cruisers are using the island block between A and B, meaning that the Napoli and one of the DDs can't fire. They can't back up.
Ooh, my Daring's about to drive into the radar. Oh no, not quite, not quite. He's just skirting the very edge of it.
Fun fact: glue bombs don't pen Ohio deck.
Nope, but they set those fires.
Burn though.
And his
Yeah.
his damage control is active.
So his tail guns are not facing the right direction. But who do you shoot? Who do you try and take out first? The Napoli?
Tyler.
All of them.
Janks, I'm not sure about that push, Janks. I'm not sure about that push, Janks.
Can the Delney do a turn around the corner and do some torp damage?
Yes, but
That's a
Which
bold
way
move from the
are the
Delney.
Ohio's guns right now?
But you're gonna lose in 4 minutes anyway.
Oh,
so you
no.
can
Right.
move.
Is
Janks, please stop.
I think he's okay.
You think it's okay?
yeah, he's relatively
I mean, the
fine.
Napoli might get to Alpha in the 4 minutes and Paul's it, and yeah, the Martin's not going to go
Yeah.
Charlie though. And you're going to get Charlie actually, which is going to be even quicker. And the Ohio is dead in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's gonna go and beach and offload his sailors. How nice of him.
Oh, yes,
Tyler
no,
takes a big hit.
Yes!
Tyler does go down. It is a trade. Not a great trade, but a
no.
trade.
Well, here comes the destroyer, and he has to make some. Oh, he's trying to butt reverse in for this. That seems
That's,
unlikely.
bold choice.
Yeah, like
Three
the
crew-
Moskva there,
guy's not going to
and
go around the
glue
corner.
there.
Oh, and
Three
radar.
cruisers, one
Napoli,
Delney.
Napoli Moskva. Napoli Moskva. Torps
Still
are in the
called.
water from the left side.
Oh, sudden violence.
Oh,
Has he got his guns the right way around?
This is going to be a ram if he does it this way.
You have his AP loaded.
He's trying to
Ooh.
get
No
his.
question.
He's trying to turn to get his guns round in
He's
such
too
a way.
Oh, another
No,
ram?
no,
Too
no.
late for Torps.
Oh, you
It's going to be a ram.
We can afford the rams
Think-
this time, though.
We kept the cap though.
Yeah. That's the thing. You have the cap, you kept the cap, and the only
San Martin needs to make plays. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yes. Current
Yeah,
objective: survive.
No, the DD loss was terminal because it meant that all hope for the Charlie was lost. And then
Oh, those torps might actually hit you now. Nice. I thought the glue was ramming him.
I mean, there was a bit of contact.
My Howley and Napoli need to remember that there's 2 destroyers coming around the back of that cap.
Yeah,
Oh no,
people
no!
bend the racks.
One of the Delnies is turned around. Hang on. What's going on here?
Well,
but there's not enough
Pincer
time.
They're doing
pincer maneuver.
sneaky things.
3
Yeah.
caps, losing the San Martin, you're gonna be down to like
Okay,
less
so-
than a minute.
We do see that Delny that turned around.
Don't worry, he's
We
got a heal.
did.
Oh, the Martin
Okay,
got to his
okay.
heel, but
Howden Liu
wasn't-
is. Oh, what? Watch.
Yeah.
The Howden Liu has reacted to the Delny coming, but I don't think he can get out of the way.
The other Delny's bailed on him. The other Delny's
Yeah.
bailed on him.
And
Yeah,
the problem
yeah.
is that because they're not focusing on the cruiser, they're
Ah.
ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Brutus.
That other Delny is the team leader.
Yes. Brutus.
Body
How
block.
could you?
Oh wait, the tail
Oh,
ones.
you
He's
get-
not getting
no.
the double shot.
Oh my god!
Play
Um,
of the game.
Oh, it's
Imagine-
not enough.
Imagine if
But
the
that was
Charlie.
impressive.
You do that,
Imagine
Okay,
if the
if
Charlie
your
DD didn't
team-
die.
Farah. If your team doesn't vote that player as MVP, something's wrong.
Okay. Just gonna look up the names.
Revenge has everything's on cooldown. He's got no more heals.
Nah, it's the thing is, if our DD didn't
Please,
die to that broadside
everyone
torp,
who's watching, everyone who's watching that in any of our channels, please clip it.
Yes, that was.
Yes.
yeah. Well, the thing is, if our DD in the Charlie didn't get the broadside torp, and then that's a lot of ifs this game, we probably could have fought your daring off. We probably could have got the Charlie, probably got some more point times. Maybe we could have fought off the Moskva with a DD and a cruiser support. You know, so many different variations. But I don't. That was pretty desperate play by Pride to get to where we are now. And yeah,
Janks is just running. It's like nope.
don't
nope,
need to.
Nope.
And the
wanna
Moskva
be
holding
here.
Bravo and Charlie with his radar, presumably, or has he already used the radar? Is that what's up right now?
His radar's down. He
Okay.
is spotted. Oh, Ranger's giving broadside.
Oh, I felt that. Oh god,
Nice.
that was a good hit.
Nice with the AP.
That AP will arm.
Yeah, that AP will arm on
Yeah,
him.
well, again.
Oh,
Congratulations,
That
Stats.
Wow, what a game!
Got my death pick.
that was bloody close.
What a game!
Very glad we called that game. Right. Now I've got to run to my game before the refs like yell at me more.
I think they all know we're all in here. I think they all know exactly where we are.
It's like, oh, but those torps, well played.
Mm-hmm.
Well, credit to your team. Well, like very quickly, like ah.
Right. Well, let's have a
I
little.
love how Luckeyes just named that clip "Double Kill."
Nice.
Hey guys.
That's the way it happens. Hey,
That was there were a lot of casters in that game, and it was quite a rambunctious cast. The double
Is
torp.
it worth saying that we all
Well
gave
done.
into we all gave into like stage fright?
No,
And that's
no,
why.
no, you were fine. Like,
Like, can we make the excuse of we all gave into stage fright?
like you guys did well. You probably know where it went wrong, like minutes before it actually happened. So it's fine. But like they came in with a really devious ship composition. You know,
Oh
to
yeah, I
ours.
did see that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
felt it. And the
Yeah.
4.8 million potential damage felt it.
you make me out the record for that. To make sure you
I've
post
just put
that.
it in. I've just put it in.
Was
I
it-
beat,
Just
I've
quickly
beaten
going to
Fafnir by a million.
comment
Is
As
it-
a referee, that your team did amazing both yesterday and today, but unfortunately, sometimes in order to win, you just have to resolve yourself to using some tactics that are,
Dirty.
I wouldn't say unconventional after last season.
Yeah.
They basically they used the golden glue last season to win it, and we know what happens because it just basically means that the players who are it's just an easy ship to play because you can always land those bombs on static cruisers.
Okay. So, well, I mean, was it Ilazarius that did the DD double torp?
That double torp was
Yeah,
fucking
the double
hilarious.
top. I hope someone
Yeah.
snipped that one.
So
Yeah, I've got the whole thing recorded.
the Moskva YOLO ram on the battleship was the play of the game, but the DD double torp I think has to pinch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Again,
Okay.
I think it's just a case of we've only practiced this particular map once in training, and again we played against what you call a pretty normal lineup, and it was very effective because we could move the DDs back and forward. But with that much radar and those golden glues, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, whoever's like the linchpin cruiser, in this case Armosfa, is gonna get wrecked.
Yeah.
All right. I
The
will
best thing is
go
to just try
join
to get it
my
out swinging.
referee colleagues. Yet
Cheers,
again,
Polish.
well done on your games. You did great.
No worries.
And
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you next season.
We will see. We'll see
I
if,
think
we,
I've reached
if we're
my
allowed
2
in.
game cap.
Have a good
I think I've reached
evening.
my 2 game
For
cap,
one
yeah.
person, good morning. And for another person, I think also good morning. Very early.
Yeah, the
There's
Americans, it's
extreme
normally early.
morning, and then there's good morning.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
No
Farewell.
worries. Cheers, Polish.
See
Thank
you
you.
around.
Right, let me just close that window. Let me close the text messages. Close that. Why am I getting DMs?
I think you
Somebody-
need to pick like a player of the game and a play of the game and a bunch of stuff. So I'll leave that to your revenge because I'm trying to find a game to continue casting.
No. Go cast and have fun. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Okay, bye. Right. Let's try stats again. Do you mind if I tag along stats for a bit?
He's just deafened himself. He's gone for a pee and a giveaway.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, then I'll take that as a yes.
I'm still waiting to find out who my opponent is.
For the second round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think Mini and TC are still going. Not Mini and TC. Who is it? It's Mini and I can't even remember. I'm losing track of my brain cells at the minute.
There we go. Stats versus TC Freer. Do we have a game list? That'll be in the room hosts, won't it? Oh, it's not listed yet. What the game list is? Okay, I think I'm gonna go grab a snack. I'm just gonna meet myself. I'll be right back.
I'll just sit here in silence all by myself. Along with 3 people in it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll meet myself as well, just in case. Because, you know, you can totally be trusted, but can you? Okay, so that's Discord muted. I'm going to mute my microphone here. We're waiting for Stats Bloke to start, and we'll watch him with TC Fair, and we'll just see how that goes. I'm going to go get a biscuit, though, so I'll be right back. 2 seconds, and then we'll continue castings, and we'll probably follow this for most of the tournament today. Right, we're back. Oh, I didn't mute that. Oh. Okay, I didn't mute the microphone. Anyway, here we are. Oh, he's moved.
Who knows?
He's moved up the room. I'll jump up. Hello. Can I join you?
Mr. Fara, of
You
course you
absolutely
can.
can.
See, Stats' team is now my adopted child, so we're gonna follow. Because you guys won.
I like that. I like that tradition. I like that tradition. Yeah, we had a good series. Farah's team won the first game pretty convincingly, but then the next two were really, really close. And we've just witnessed,
Yes.
TC, I think the single best play I have ever seen in Team League, or possibly any competitive ever. When
Explain, because
Adelny killed 2 cruisers in 1 torp rush.
and
And they knew he was coming. Sorry.
And survived.
And not only that, they knew he was coming. There was no other distractions. They knew he was coming around the corner.
I've just said that we're all ready. I hope that is true.
Yes, I am. Yep.
Got
Okay.
abandoned.
Better
Yep.
because we've just launched.
I got abandoned.
Oh no, we've just
What?
launched 3 paints.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. Right.
You're gonna have to because there's no
Tell you
delay.
what,
You can cast off our streams or
Yeah, you
something.
can. Yeah, I can stream it to Discord for you, Peter.
No, I'll
There's
just,
no
I'll
de-
just
there's no delay
jump
on
on your. I'll just yoink your TV. TV.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
go.
mean?
Yeah,
TV,
go
yeah,
for it. I don't mind.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I know. Right then, what are you bringing this time to Estuary? Because we haven't played each other on Estuary yet.
Have we not? So
No.
we are going to bring a Kremlin, a San Martin, a Moskva, a Petro, our what is becoming signature double Marseille, and a Daring.
Okay, and XD are bringing Poison, camo available for giveaway if you want to win one. San Martin, Des Moines, Moscow, Petrol, Gearing, and Daring.
Yes, Goering.
I had Gearing as well, yes. Just as a heads up and a heads up, our Gearing player.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll get it right eventually. Our Gearing player was picked this morning.
Cool. Thank you very much to all the people who are filling in the gaps. We very much appreciate it because you are literally allowing the tournament to continue. So thank you so much.
Yes.
Not that you can hear me talking because you're merely playing a match. Anyway. Okay. So you have a double destroyer. We have single destroyer. Both your destroyers are going to be staying together, going to A.
Yes.
The gearing is the gearing obviously there to smoke something?
Yes.
Des Moines.
Yeah, Devi
I would
was
guess.
specifically picked for this.
Stats.
We had to pick him this morning.
Yes, Farah.
This is a replay almost of our game because it's the same setup.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
In that we have
I don't.
a Petra and a San Martin going to Charlie. Okay, the BB's a little bit more over in the prison.
Yeah, I don't think we had a daring in that match though.
I've seen 4 teams running a Preußen from Southpaw on this map. I don't know why. It's never worked.
That was in secondary.
That is actually the first Preußen that we've come up against.
I'm kind of conflicted here because, as you know, my love of the secondary is widely known, and I believe I'm still 3-0 to you in Republic.
Yeah, no, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it is the superior one apparently, depending on who's playing it. I'm just lucky, but Gamer Kiwi refuses the way of the secondary. He only plays tank and range with his secondary ships.
I respect that.
It's interesting.
Look at the build here.
So I muted Discord a little second because I don't have to talk over a couple of casters, especially since it's not our team. We are unofficially supporting 10th, so that's Stats' team. And in that scenario, there's a minor, and we really mean minor point advantage to Stats' team because they managed to capture Bravo before Charlie, mainly because you Destroyer. But they're not... Ooh, this time they got their St. Martin in range. for the radar. Oh, now if he was clipped on the edge right here and bum reversing, he wouldn't be taking any shots, and he wouldn't lose progress on the cap. So he's thinking about it, because you know he's going to go out in stealth. And he's probably going to reverse in because he knows where the safe margin is. But they could have got the alpha cap faster, is what we're getting at. Person takes a couple of hits. What else? So Gearing Des Moines combo is being led up the 1 column. I'm not sure that's a smart move because you're already going to get alpha. There's nothing like advantageous beyond that. You could move up further and chip into maybe that stuck Moskva, but I don't know, maybe can reverse out and escape. Speaking of which, they saw that. No, they didn't. Sorry. Prussian kind of looking kind of at the Kremlin. Oh, and then on the other side, we have the reversal. This is Stats' daring double Marseille play that did not work well the first time round. And they're going into another... Oh, I need to talk to him about this.
Go too far.
I feel like I'm getting deja vu here, Stats. Like the daring leading to Marseilles into a Petra San Martin crossfire with the battleship waiting for it as well.
Yeah. The thing that's going to be different, so we've got Gearing smoking up the Des Moines. That is something that we didn't see earlier. So it's going to be interesting. What is Des Moines smoke firing? It's like 8, roughly?
He's far enough away for it to be a case of you don't see me.
That radar is... the radar for the Des Moines is obviously not going to reach this cruisers, but it doesn't need to anyway because there's nothing there for them to radar. So this Des Moines is just about the damage.
Oh, TC, by the way, if you hold control, you can drag your score timer off your team HP overlay so they're not stacked on top of each other.
Which team? Where's that?
The pack that,
big bar at the top.
The pack that we were provided does not include match timer.
Yeah, I didn't use the pack.
I'm looking at TC stream.
So, again,
yeah, no, but if TC did what I did, we haven't got that.
Yeah.
Armored Player, once again, is having a bit of a rerun.
Oh dear.
This is exactly what happened last time. He's been politely... Let's say there's a party of 3 people and 1 person's the victim.
But Viovet is taking
I don't know what you're referring to.
And this isn't pleasurable. And he takes a person. This is deja. Okay. Wait, why did the daring smoke start then? What was it about there that... And now the Petra's going to get tapped on, but...
Big.
Well, that looked painful.
This is like you were saying, Farah. This is a replay of that corner and that 90-degree angle that we had earlier. And Tyler this time. So in the last one, Tyler, who was again behind,
managed to get the cruiser kill.
Got killed, but Tyler last time started reversing, and so he didn't have to deal with this angle. Whereas now,
San Martin took a couple of hits.
Turn out.
Jumping over, my game's about to start. All alone against Pingu.
Daring is out. BB shots.
Good luck, Penza.
On Tyler. Well, you know what? The health pools are now in favor, in the sense that they're not as bad. He's kind of... Ooh, he's still getting shot from behind, though. Oh, but you're getting supporting fire against Dutch Elephant. Oh, that's a...
Oh, Dutch. He's got... Yeah, that's a big smash.
I totally missed the daring killing the Moskva elsewhere. Yeah.
Yep.
The thing is, can Tyler survive even if the San Martin goes down? Because he's still being shot at.
Yeah, there's AP incoming. Ooh, that didn't do much. That's nice. Okay, can you get turned in? He's not spotted.
Is the person point... Look at... but this time around there's no destroyer in the center to YOLO your Kremlin and torp him.
No.
He's in the same spot. Okay, so
Vengeful is forced back.
Honestly, your team, I think... If these 2 battleships just end up ramming, that's definitely your team's advantage.
Well, you're saying there's no destroyer in the middle, Farah. I spy my ally something beginning with daring.
Yeah, but he's not like right there. But yes, I absolutely agree.
He's close enough. Close enough for government work.
I mean, yeah, but is he gonna...
Oh, yeah, I'll sort that out for you.
Your Petra is, I think, I was going to say stuck metaphorically, but I think literally stuck.
Yes, Veep parks there consistently when I say park, I mean literally park.
Yeah, I think he's trying to move but can't though. That bit of that island is quite sticky.
Well, the
Alright,
person's
there
being
is
slowly
a
farmed.
200 point. There's a 200 point lead.
Stats,
He's
I'm
trying to
really
get this Petro down.
sorry. Because, like, the person doesn't need to do anything. He doesn't need to ram. He doesn't need to go forwards. He doesn't need to. Because the Daring's about to come and reenact the first game.
Yeah, I know.
Surely there's proxy spotting.
He's got it, but obviously Cammy can't really do. The thing is, if Cammy has a volley ready, Kremlin is ridiculously accurate and could break torp tubes. He says hopefully.
Yep. Oh. Okay, I mean, it's a good hit. Did you break a torp tube?
No. No, I did not.
I don't see the torpedoes.
Island, shoot. Torpedoes, shoot.
Oh, there we go.
There we
He's just being really certain.
And boop, 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 boop.
Well,
deja vu. Okay.
I gotta say, Stats, this is very kind of you to bring this to a game of 3.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
I know.
island, no.
You might get. Yeah,
no.
the Petra should kill him. I mean, all honesty, the Petra should totally get him, right? But he's not gonna.
No, it's my daring. I don't
That's
leave my daring alone.
That's an acceptable loss.
Yay!
No, it's unacceptable loss.
You still have overwhelming firepower coming over from Alpha, though. I don't see how the team.
We have firepower.
Double cap for you, those stats. So you are winning on the timer. I just with the person with such a high health pool pushing in, I don't see what you're gonna do about it though. I mean, the Sun Mari can stall. Yeah, the Sun Mari can stall, and your Des Moines and your gearing are really out of position when it comes to fighting and also getting cap control. So it's only really 3 ships on 3 ships at the moment, and maybe the Sun Martin can come down and help a little bit. But there's no cross angles. Oh well, I guess we could fight. If the person keeps going, then the Marseille's gonna start firing on them as well. Just over the ziggurat.
The poison's gonna go down. He's gonna get farmed out.
Yeah, he's got his hydro running, so he's not worried about the tops, but everything else is a problem, especially with V being permanently parked.
3 ships, 1 on smoke. Yeah, and then the Velik can't help. And you have to push because you're behind on points as well, aren't you? Especially when you're going to lose the battleship.
Yep.
The Mossfa comes in. He's going to have a little bit of extra shots, but
Oh, Vita's paid his parking fine.
Okay. I mean, what does person do? Does he keep pushing? Does he turn? He's getting shot at by 4 ships now at once.
He just needs a heal.
11 seconds. And that's how long he's going to live for. Oh, now the thing is, can we kill person before we lose the Petra, though? That's the real question. Because if the Petra can escape out of this, it's a big deal, having that extra firepower.
That would be a big win.
Yeah.
We win in 320 currently. When the poison goes down, that's going to shorten that clock a little bit. It also stops us from stepping on that cap immediately.
I'm just gonna say about that poison. He shot 3 salvos of the Petro and went all around him. I'm gonna say some Soviet bias there.
It's a poison.
Yeah.
That's what poisons do.
But it's a double fire on the Petro.
They are not there to hit things. They are there to get hit.
Okay, but I think you might still lose the stats because it's a 2 cruiser against 1 disadvantage on Charlie.
Exactly. Petro's going to stop the points on Charlie, unless he takes a face full of torpedoes.
Is there a hydro running right now? It doesn't look like it.
No, hydro's down on both. It's down for both. They don't.
His rudder's still hard left. His rudder's still hard left. Oh, this is gonna be good.
No.
He's counter turning. 2 torps. 3 torps. Okay, well now it's a 1v1. If you YOLO charge, ram the Mossfa, I don't know, something, you kill it, keep the cap. But it's 4 minute 20 though.
We are still currently winning on 1 cap. 4 minutes 24.
Meanwhile, coming through the middle is the cavalry.
Yeah, but
the thing is, they have no idea it's there. The Des Moines and gearing have not been spotted for a little bit.
But they're going to come around the corner, and then Tyler's going to see them. So does Tyler go around and kill the Mossfa, or does he shoot the Des Moines as he comes around the corner? But the gearing's going to smoke him.
He can go around in the Mossfa. He hasn't got his ship's not positioned to do that.
Yeah, Balance has to hold into that cap and keep the points going slow.
What's the DD
to go
doing?
around
Oh,
on
he's
the
trying
Mossberg,
a
he would have to either reverse and
long-range
take
torp.
broadsides from the Des Moines, or go around the other side of the island and take broadsides from the Des Moines. So he just can't get around.
You need lucky
I-
torps again on the Mossra from your daring.
So the Mossbar, so Comrade Balin is going to go around on the back of Tyler and might take these torps as he goes around.
Oh, but the St. Martin radar makes the smoke irrelevant.
Yep, and the Des Moines within fire. He's within fire penalty as well. Des Moines way too close.
Ooh,
Torps on the nose of Balin's going to slow him down. One
yep.
on the nose.
Marcy needs to go forward, avoid the Mossva, go round the moon like in the Wrath of Khan.
He's going.
Oh, but he's too slow. He's too slow.
He's just popped his speed boost.
Okay. So the daring's being annoying. What do you do with the Mossva? Because like, show the island. Sorry.
Just try and run around the island. Go broadside to the gearing because it doesn't matter, and just run around the island.
Yeah. Oh, he's too slow. No, the angle isn't going to work. He's going to get shot from behind. The San Martin needs to get closer.
He's going to have to keep his butt in.
Yeah.
Keep your butt in. Don't worry about the gearing.
Oh, that was a whiff. Oh, he's in range of the gearing for the detection. I don't know if it's a radar or a hydro or something, but he sees him.
Yeah, Devit's going down.
Hydra's going down, but it doesn't matter because the gearing is dead.
Which means they can afford to trade to Marseille now.
20 seconds.
And he left the Charlie cap. He left the Charlie cap. He could just beach and keep his butt there. He doesn't need to do anything.
15 seconds. 12 seconds. We win on that one cap.
I can't believe the stats. What blood sacrifice did you do mid-game?
Cammy. We sacrificed Cammy. In the battleship. Yeah, that was the sacrifice.
Oh, this full broadside to the Martin, though. Yeah.
5.
Is he going to live?
1.
He's going to live!
And...
No way! Okay.
Nice.
Oh, he even killed him as well. There you go.
Well, all I will say though is, yesterday we went 1-1.
I like how well my team's doing.
Well,
stats.
we'll see. You like how your adopted team is doing?
Sure.
Our team. We can call it our team.
Yeah, it's our team. And you know what? When T-Seer loses, he can join us, and then it's all our team, comrade.
Exactly.
And we could just build like a ram of streamers for your team.
I'm just going to answer a question from my chat, which I think is interesting, so I'll broadcast it to everyone. So I was asked, could I please use the dynamic minimap because the viewer finds it difficult to understand. So most, the vast majority of players don't play with the rotating minimap. I know some do, and it's probably going to be quite disorientating if you're used to seeing the map rotate with the camera, but most players don't do that. So I think most players' brains are kind of wired to look at the map in a static position. So I understand that you're finding it difficult, but that's not what most players do. So no, I will not be using the rotating minimap.
Well, that's disorientating that you talk about it that way.
It just makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
If it rotated continuously, yes,
I
would probably use the rotating minimap. But the fact that it rotates in 90-degree segments, no thank you. No.
No, it's very, very off-putting. And what you'll probably find as well is a lot. I was going to say what you'll probably find as well is a lot of players, not just in this, but a lot of players in general will also use it for blind firing. So having a stationary minimap is a lot better for just placing your crosshairs on the minimap on a ship that you can see that might not be in your visible range, but is in your gun range. So when you're playing on, when you've got what do you call it, cyclones and stuff like that, players do actually use that, and having a stationary minimap makes that a lot more effective. Still, swinging in the wind, but it's a bit more effective.
I'd be really genuinely interested to see what it would like to play with a continuously rotating minimap, like a 360-degree gradual.
You're playing trap again, and you're alpha again. Yeah.
Yes. So I wonder whether my team will do the what they did against Fara with the heavy push down the south. Could be interesting.
Was that you won the game, but it was close?
Yeah, it was. That was the one where you got robbed by the tick.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's super close.
Update from one of the other rounds. Bin is down 1-0 to Clyde. Clyde has a win. Clyde has a 1-0 win against Bin so far. If anybody was interested.
And Zath is one up against GP.
Yeah. Penguin versus Painzor is that a replay of the final last time?
Yeah, well, yes, but like none of the players are the same, so it's not,
Hmm.
not really.
No, players. Seems both teams are missing players.
Could Painsville get his 5th win out of 10 team leagues? Yes.
He already is. That's, you know.
Could one of us get our first win? Yes.
Yes, I would like to think so.
It's just
We'll see how
unfortunate that
it
neither of us have ever had the win, and we're against each other. That's a shame.
That's true.
So we definitely have to champion. If TC goes through, I'm definitely going to be cheering for TC's team.
Thank you. That's very magnanimous.
I'm not sure if I can adopt a second team stats.
I think you can. You can go to the courts. Yeah.
Well, technically, Stats'
you can
team
divorce
becomes
children,
my
right?
team, which, you know, if you're supporting Stats' team, which by default becomes my team if we win, technically there's no change.
It's like adopting a grandchild.
Indeed.
Because my team adopts TC's team, but you've already adopted my team, so by proxy.
Yeah. By proxy, that adopts my team as your team, as their team, as my team, as your team.
All clear.
I think we need strong whiskey to actually understand what we just said.
Question in my chat: what does that mean? The 10th are your team? Are you the coach? So the way that Team League works is that it's a tournament which is designed to be cast. It's because most tournaments are designed to be played and happen to be cast. This tournament is designed to be cast and is then played. And so each team is headed up by a streamer. So I'm one of those 12 streamers. And we are like a mascot. Most of us aren't getting involved with our team's strategies or anything like that. But the first thing that happens when we choose to be a team leader, to be a host, we choose a team leader from the people who volunteered to sign up. Yep. And then that team leader is responsible for choosing the rest of the team with us and for coming up with strategies and practice and all that kind of stuff. And so in my team, that happens to be Tyler. If you see Tyler in the games, Tyler is going to be in this next match. And so we are like mascots, basically.
Yes. And if you go onto the Team League website, you can actually see we actually got all the previous setups, but we are diving into the next match, which is on track, which you are on Alpha Team. Go on then, what are you bringing?
We have Cammy, who hopefully won't get talk brushed in this match. Because he has Vermont, a Moskva, a Petro, 2 Marseilles again. Ooh, okay. This is the first Shima we've seen in the entire tournament so far. I think that's interesting. And normally, yeah, Shima and a Gdansk. Okay. What have you got?
So XD, we've got an Ohio, a Moskva, a Petro, a Spicy Minor, a Glue, a Gearing, and a Gdansk.
Ooh, I've just noticed. This is a spicy Shima. It's the 8-kilometer Shima. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I approve. I
yeah,
very
these are
approve.
Yeah, those are undodgeable shimmers. Because they are 73 knots. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, the thing is, you dodge these torps by killing the destroyer. Okay, well, we'll see.
Oh,
no. So it's a non leg mod 8, but I agree with that because the thing that the leg mod does is it massively slows down your torpedo traverse, And because of the way that the UI or like the torp tubes react when you click, they kind of do this like reset thing, and it means that you can't put all 15 torps in the water quickly. You have to like go like click, wait for the torps to swing and swing back, click, wait for the torps to swing and swing back. And so for the 8 kilometer, it really doesn't work.
So, our tripwire minor smokebot friend is in action again. Dutch is taking the walk.
Yeah, I have been not very impressed with Minotaurs in this so far, because they tend to end up just shooting like a nose-in Petro or something and just not really doing anything.
So Nikki, so we had to switch Nikki Cat out, unfortunately, because he got a last minute call, emergency call out. So Nikki Cat normally plays the minor for us with Vitaly as his gearing buddy. So we had to make a quick swap, which is why we've got Vovet Din. Vovet Din was specifically chosen because he was asked, "Do you know how to smoke bot EU style?" And he said yes, and he proved it in about 2 hours of gameplay with Vitaly, and they said yes, we'll take you.
Farah,
We actually did an interview.
Farah, we're hearing a bit of echo through your speakers or something. Could you please?
Sorry, that'd be my heavy breathing. I'll just move over here.
Sorry, no problem. No problem.
I do have an update for you all, by the way.
Okay.
Grandmaster Bin is out.
Oh, that's it. Oh, the only wargaming team is out. Oh, that's such a. Oh, never mind. Anyway,
I feel sorry for Bin's players. He's enacting Order 66.
The players I feel sorry for. Bin not so much.
Oh, that's hard.
All right. So my team is doing what we did earlier against Fara. So there is a big push going down. Cammy will probably just nose into the middle of the map there through A. The difference is going to... Ooh, okay, so there's torps coming towards the Shima. They are going to intersect. And they're gearing torps, so they will have range. Hopefully Shima can head for the big Shima-sized gap. This torp should be spotted about now. Yep, he's turning in. No problem.
Turning in.
Now, the issue my Shima is going to have on this flank is that... And this is kind of an interesting decision for my team. This is a question mark I have, because if you're going to use an 8-kilometer Shima, you really need things to either be static or coming towards you. And they've put it in front of a big group of ships, and a big group of ships is going to cause kiting.
Minotaur radar and Shima.
And a Shima, an 8-kilometer Shima, chasing things is not going to work.
Oh, Vitaly, no.
That's a lot of health on Vengeful One, just from that turnout. Oh, he might actually die.
Yeah, I think he's going to go down potentially.
Here come the torps, but I think they were launched too far away.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, the AP is going to be pretty ineffective here.
You just...
How did that happen?
What? Whose glue just went down? Mine!
Yours. The Gdansk. The Gdansk torped it. the narrow spreads on the Gdansk.
And you were just saying stats. Those 8-kilometer torps couldn't reach. Yeah. They just sailed away. And
no, that's my point. That is exactly my point. If you're going to use an 8-kilometer Shima, don't put it in front of a massive group of ships. Put it on the other flank where it's going to get pushed, or where there's a cruiser sitting on an island.
Well, is that a battleship capturing Charlie?
Yes, it is.
Maybe.
Is he going to get it? No, the Vermont's firing on him.
Yeah, but Cammy's this, please do not go to 0.
Oh, that could be so bad. Okay.
I'm not sure, TC, I'm not sure if it's possible to be zeroed because of the number of players. I think you're safe from that.
No, I mean his hit points on the Ohio from the Vermont.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
It was broadside to the Vermont, and it was like, okay.
And that's no bueno. But he's not spotted anymore, Kiwi, so that's good.
Can we see?
No,
we
Dutch. Okay, so Dutch is pushing in looking for the kill on the Gdansk, but the Moskova have your Moskova's quite far back.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable because they were expecting to be pushed up there. So
Zath is beaten.
and yesterday we didn't have much luck with Mitt being on that corner, so I think they just pushed him back one.
Dutch isn't going to get shot at by the Vermont, or can he be lipped over the island if he keeps pushing?
Not with that, but if he carries on into that gap, he will be shot.
The Gdansk is just turning out. He's going to get shot. Oh, he killed the engines. That could have been so much worse. Still, he's going to have a second volley at least. Radar's up. He can't escape. Surely, 4,500 health. He's going to die, right?
So, if Dutch keeps going, Cammy will have a shot in about 20 seconds.
Ooh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. And then
okay, goes down.
He has to spot him, and with Poon going down, I don't. Yeah, he's not.
Mosfog can radar Dutch.
Is he gonna pull the emergency radar because he thinks he's gonna die?
We know Dutch is there, so he could radar him.
The Petra, Janks, Marseille. That's a lot of torps.
He has a lot of torps. I was gonna say earlier, but I forgot.
Yeah,
I was gonna say my team need to be really careful when they turn left because there's gonna be torps coming.
Vengeful is now in the car. Isn't?
I'm
pushing north.
Oh, that's a big hit on the Petra, but the torpedoes, you're right. But if the Moskva goes forwards...
AP out on Dutch in the Petro. And that's a nice little hit there.
Mitt can dodge the ram. This will work. Oh, never mind. That looked painful.
Come on.
He doesn't want the ram, does he? No, he doesn't. This is really point blank. The health pools are so close, it's irrelevant. Just take the ram.
Raise sides.
That shot.
Okay.
Well, yeah, okay.
That's not really good because now Den has run away from Vitali. Vengeful is still... Vengeful spotted on really low health, but nobody's got shots on him.
I think the Ohio might... Hang on.
Your Gdansk is so far away. He's what, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes until he gets back in close enough?
He's not got engine boost available.
You effectively have 4 ships right now.
Yeah, 4 on 5.
Hammy's just slowly doing the march.
And you need a cap.
We can't get the cap because of where they're...
4 minutes 15.
I don't think your Gdansk can get to A in like 4 minutes. He needs something else to stall the time.
Well, there's nothing we can do quick enough.
If Moskva pushes to... Yeah, he's going to die. Come on.
So Vengeful already put some torps against that Ohio corner. I think there's 1 set left.
Oh no, he's got a torpedo tube out.
No,
he's only got...
It was temporary. It was temporary. Oh, is he?
No, it's permanent. Yeah, you've only got 2 tubes.
Oh, it is? No, you're right. Yeah. I was expecting the mod to show me a dot. No, you're right.
2 tubes down.
There are no torpedoes ready.
There's nothing low health. The lowest health for your team is Vengeful, and we're not going to see him now. Tyler might take a top on the nose.
He does,
but
he's
now sat waiting for the Ohio to push forward.
You could farm the Vermont. It's probably your best chance. Ooh, that was good hit.
Yeah, that minor AP is going to add up until Cammy's superstructure saturates. That's going to add up.
But he can't go.
It's just going to
reverse into the island. The Gdansk can actually hit close enough. Yeah, so your Vermont's going to go down. That's going to buy them enough time to get into Alpha. Maybe it'll be a duel off between the Shima and the Gdansk, possibly.
No, those tops are out on Gamer. Gamer needs to put the brakes on. Cammy's going to live, and Gamer's going to eat the Shimmer tops.
He can't stop. He can't stop. He's got too much momentum.
Yeah.
Even if he guessed that they were coming. Ooh. That is dead, Ohio.
Ooh.
Well, we did get the Vermont.
Doop, and dead.
Oh, that's such a... If he was full health, he'd still die.
But that's given Island Abuser enough time. Island Abuser can spot the Shimmer. He'll take the Shimmer.
The Moskva's going to die in a moment, right?
Yeah, Comrade's going to go... Well, I don't know, he's just...
Armored player has had such a delightful series, he's gone for easier targets than the Gdansk. Possibly.
you will note that Armor Prayer is still alive in this match. Good job. Poor Prayer.
Our team's about to step onto both A and B.
Yeah, okay, the gearing
Are
is.
they though? I don't think so.
The
I don't think
Gdansk
they
will
are.
get A.
No.
That's fair.
Yeah, because the Shimmer's been spotted by the Gdansk.
Oh, okay. So yeah, actually been spotted. That because I was going to say the Marseille radar would have countered it, but
700. Come on, Island. Yes, Island's got the Shimmer, so that swings it. We step
You lost
onto
the
A. We
Mossra.
now step onto B.
there's got to be a radar that spots the gearing, right? Or are they too far away?
Jenks's radar is ready. Radar out.
There it is.
What's
Gotta do something with it though, because the thing is, the gearing's super healthy. Torps
Meanwhile,
towards,
we need to
Jenks
Dance
and
Dance
also
Revolution. Ah, he's be fine. He's gonna thread the needle.
Oh, these Torps could change this
Come on.
match. Hang on.
Come on, hit.
Jenks is okay, but they're not gonna get the gearing.
Island's gonna kiss the nose.
We just switched the cap. We win in 2 minutes
Prayer?
56.
Prayer takes one Torp, DCP.
But you're gonna force him out of the Bravo. Yeah, you're right. They need kills, so the minnow. Yeah, the gearing's just proxy spotting for the minnow with constant torp waves, so there's no reason why he should die if you keep running away. The Gdansk. Well, you could stall the ACAP, which is exactly what he's gonna do, and that would probably flip it back in favor of stats.
The problem with the Gdansk is the low damage Torps aren't really a threat to Prayer immediately. So
is this like miscommunication stats? Because the Petro
Jenks is taking a top, is he?
Did the Petro Marseille need to push into double cross torps and smoke because your armor player managed to get A? Because they don't need to do this anymore.
No, I think they should have split a little bit further apart because this makes them super easy to just double torp them.
That's a nose kiss for Tyler, isn't it? No, maybe not.
Yeah.
But he's going quite fast. Can only imagine the beeping sound. Beep! Beep! Torps! Torps! Okay, well, they see the Minotaur now. They can return fire. Their health pools are still healthy enough, provided they don't take a slamming side hit.
Okay, reload booster. Prayer is reload boostering the Gdansk.
Oh, but it's broadsides. Is this going to make a difference for dodging the Torps? Jenks might take one in the nose again.
Yeah, that's one on the nose for the Petro.
So is the Minotaur focused on the Petro then?
We win in 2 minutes, but that's not going to stay the same if we lose a ship. Can we kill the Mino? That would be nice.
Well, the gearing can smoke up now, so he can just open up.
Come on, Vitali, where's your heal? His heal's just run.
You might get Tyler. You know what? I think that's possible.
Tyler's got a heal in 30 seconds. That's not
going to work.
Hey, we got Tyler.
Okay, so you're back up to 250. Oh, you're losing.
Yes.
That's good.
Yep,
TC's
we're
now winning
winning.
on points.
So Minotaur
Which
can go
means
dark.
We have to. So your Gdansk needs to stop shooting.
Yeah, Abuser needs to just stop the shots.
He's not going to kill Prayer. There is no point in shooting right now. Because if Island
that
Abuser goes
turn
down,
on the
points will go the other way.
Torps. Is he going to dodge? No, he's going to eat 2, isn't he? Oh,
Nope, they stopped right at the gun wall.
They wouldn't have done much anyway. They're quite low damage torpedoes.
But yeah.
But he needs to keep resetting him though to keep for the win.
Oh
Petro doesn't
yeah,
have any
he's
radars
right.
left.
You're right. The reset. You're totally valid there.
We do still win as long as he keeps resetting and somehow staying alive.
He doesn't need to shoot. I guess he
And
might as well shoot continuously.
Armored has managed to survive with 2 heals remaining.
And Armor Prayer is currently dark, and Island Abuser is facing the wrong way to respot him.
Oh, this is going to swing back in your favor.
It is, because I thought the Janks might come back to help on the ACAP, but I think he has to defend B.
So these shells might get a reset. They're very close.
They're so close. This is the game right
Come
here.
on, one reset. Yes.
How is he getting so close?
He's all over him.
Yes.
No, he's still half. He still can't see him. He's still ticking up.
But he did get a reset.
Yeah, but he's guessing now. But like he's all over the place.
Yeah.
It's the dispersion gods are now going to be. No,
Island, come on.
So the player will have seen the reset, and then they're trying to work out. Okay, where was I shooting when I got the reset?
Boom,
30 seconds. You've won this now. That's it. We can't win.
No, you can get petrol. Jenks just took a torpedo, and if you get into the PCAP, go into the PCAP. If you go, you might actually win on points.
So close.
The kill is enough. The kill's enough.
kill's enough to
Totally
win.
right. It is
The kill's
18
enough to flat
seconds,
win.
Jenks.
Come on, 2K, 1K.
No.
I can't believe it.
No.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh
Come
well.
on.
Game 3, yo. Game 3. I don't know if our
What
heart
a
can
Yeah,
take
it's
this.
in there.
What a match. GG's, both teams. That was a good game.
Wow.
Right.
Game 3, yo.
Viva le rapport. Damn, that was close. That was
I love it how
literally-
one of my players, Jenks, has a whole fan club in my chat. I love it.
Would you agree, Stats, that in that particular example, because our player managed to push out the cap and stall it, the reason you lost is because your double cruisers pushed into the Minotaur and the DD when they didn't need to and took too much.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
I'm
They,
sorry.
they-
I have,
if they were, they either should have stopped or they definitely, if they were going to do that push, they should have distanced. They should have drifted away from each other a bit so that they're not quite so easy
Yeah.
to group top.
and can I just say, Vitali, man of the match, what a save! Minor beating the Petro.
Very good.
Very, very good.
Well,
This is a familiar score. This Stats.
it is. Yeah.
Day one.
Oh, I'm really, and like, right. So as a caster, I'm always really, really happy when things are close in a tournament like this because it's just better, right? It's just better to see close matches.
It's a spectacle. That's what we're here for.
Exactly. There's nothing worse than
As a
turning up to a
player,
tournament and
you
every
just
single
want to.
match is just.
Yeah, but as a player, you just want to stomp people and win, right?
Of course, yeah, of course you do. Yeah, of course you do. It's the juxtaposition of what the viewers want and what the players want. So no, I'm always super happy to see close matches, even if the team that I want to win doesn't win because it's entertaining.
Ooh, Clyde is coming in for a bit of for a bit of insider knowledge, is he? Is this a bit of is this a bit of snoopage? This Clyde.
While the teams get ready, I'm just going to pop off for a comfort break. I'll be back in a second.
You guys, we were just watching your last one. What an exciting match, dude! That came down to the absolute wire. How you feeling right now?
Ooh.
Has there, Clyde, answer me this, right? Has there been a victory not based on timer, or like cap point pushing to the 1,000, but a player kill to the 1,000 points?
To be fair, I have not been tracking, but I'll tell you, points have been critical in every single match that I've watched.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the first one that the victory came from a ship kill, not from a cap point generation.
Yeah. And that I was going to say, this one I observed, obviously we saw this. I don't know if I've seen any others, but that was so decisive in this one. But what were you, 5 points apart for the last 5 minutes of the game? Like, my goodness, how exciting was that?
That was a proper back and forth all over the place. That
absolutely. I was going to come in and listen. I'm going to mute when you guys are playing the game, so because I don't want to take any time from the audio. But since stats,
no, jump in. No, jump in. It's fine. This is so for everybody. For everybody, Clyde and Major, this is your first team league with us. So you're going to be inducted into the madness of day 2 of Team League, where this is currently this is a small group because
it's going to be chaos.
Oh yeah, because because as we get down to the final 4 and the final 2, it's basically going to be just a big room of all of us here trying to watch a game and occasionally calling things. For example, last game, Fara, did we or did we not miss a golden lion dying? It just
we did.
It grew on my team.
Yeah, just goes and gone. Poof.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just popped up in chat. Golden lion dead. What? When did that happen? What happened? Who? How? Where? Because we were all looking at this. We were looking at the back and forth down at ACAP. There was 3 of us watching the same game, and we missed the golden lion dying. So there is going to be more of that with 8 of us watching, and still missing a ship dying at a different cap. So yes, welcome to This is induction of what is Team League like as casters. It's crazy.
for sure.
Finals. Usually, what happens in the finals is there's a match going on in the background, and we're just talking about other stuff.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
boy.
exactly it.
I'm still going to try to leave you guys most of the airspace because number one, I talk too much, which I think is why a lot of us became streamers.
I'll call you one. It's fine.
I'll chime in a bit here and there then.
Updates for you, by the way. Penguin and Moist. So Planesor and Penguin are going to Game 3. So we don't yet know who is going to be who's going to come out on that. So whoever comes out on that is taking on Zath. Obviously,
my understanding is we don't want that to be Painzor. Is that correct? That's what I've been told by everyone. Is we want Painzor to not win. I guess. Is that true?
50-50. Painzor has won 4 times. This would be his 5th.
But luck somehow.
I mean, he can't play his Golden Lion division, so he's finding other ways of making the Golden Lion division work with other ships. I'm fairly certain I've heard rumours that his team has practiced with a Golden Lion, an Utrecht, and a Tromp.
We saw an Utrecht.
Yota in my chat has said, Fara TC, Yota said in my chat, the Howden Liu died because Cammy took him down to 2k before the Torps arrived.
And we still missed that. How do we...
Well, there were so many...
Just a 1-2.
But there were so many unnecessary torpedo eating by those 2 cruisers. Like, there's so many of them that it didn't need to be that way. But it is. Well, but it's fine, because now, wait, Stats, are you going to be dirty this round and play the you-know-what without actually giving it away?
Well, I saw. We were watching.
You know what?
Well,
we saw.
We're going to play the you know what, because I don't know what either.
We saw the Golden
double
Lion
Golden
adopt the
Lions. Yeah. Okay.
We probably will.
I am almost certain Painzor's team has been practicing Ruprecht, Golden Lion, and Tromp. So he's found a way to recreate Dutchness, which Sang will love, I'm sure. Sang will be very happy to watch a Utrecht versus with a Golden Lion with a Tromp.
Are we just waiting on some of your players? Yeah, one more. Okay.
Which team? Mine.
TC's team just typed in chat that they apologize, but there are some discussions happening.
Oh, right. Okay.
Means they're worried.
I don't think it's that they're worried.
They're in disarray.
No, we're not in disarray at all. Don't worry. It's fine.
They just had an epic comeback.
Dutch is.
They are crumbling under the pressure.
No. I like the overconfidence of your team. They're just readying up as if, yes, we've played this before. That overconfidence is fantastic.
They're ready.
Well, let's see.
They're confident because they're good.
They've been lulled into a false insecurity by your comments of 2 weeks of training in 3 days. While we're waiting, I'll be back in a second.
I think they're about to launch, though. As while their match isn't running.
Right, I can't do what I was going to do. We're jumping into the game. Right. Here we go.
Flip them, invert the games. Here we go. Wow. I'm so sorry, TC. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I know what's coming. I watched.
No,
I watched the game.
You've gone triple destroyer. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. I'll be so impressed if you win.
So, okay. Well, we're Alpha. I'll start with you. I'll start starts. We've got Ohio, San Martin, Mino, Napoli, Gearing, Daring, and Gdansk. Now, what are you bringing?
The same thing that we brought last time when we won on this map against Fara's team. Kremlin and Moskva, actually might be later. Moskva, Napoli, 2 Hound Lius, and a Daring. And critically, not 3 destroyers. We have considerably more meat for the meat gods.
I have a question on the rules. Is double glue allowed?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Double
Sorry.
glue is allowed. It's not limited
No.
by the one rule.
No.
By the one ship rule.
You can have a maximum of 2 of any ship, apart from a list of ones that you can only have 1 of, and that is not on that list.
Yeah, so I would not park. Oh, but you've got a different ship situation, so
Don't park. Full stop.
yeah, just don't park.
Just don't park.
Yeah.
No, we have don't park ships.
Exactly. So
unlike, unlike the go to island, park and then wait to call in an airstrike.
How is this not carrier gameplay stats? Right? Like,
exactly.
Double super mega drop brominess, that's effective.
It's effectively the same thing.
Triple flights every 45 seconds.
In fact, it's more like what carriers will become when the changes hit. Because those planes will spot.
Jankers is spotted and Kiwi is having a little bit of a tickle. A little bit of a tickle, 5k, nothing too
Janks
major.
Needs to be super careful here.
A bit more of a tickle on the bow, still spotted. You have gone very light on A.
Your daring needs to make sure he keeps Jank spotted, because this is a golden opportunity for your Ohio to land some AP. Okay, not too bad.
It's not too bad, maybe 56.
Okay, I like how TCR's actually pushing the double AB quickly, as opposed to just the single from last time from Pride. So, I mean, it's not quite doing it yet. That Mosfa from Janks.
Yeah, he's not happy. One thing I will say is we watched Penguin's team on Riposte against Mini, and they were slightly similar to this. The only major difference was the fact that this AB push was two Marseilles and a Delaney.
Can the Golden see that daring? Yeah, they can.
Yeah. And here comes the planes.
They're even going to try and
Cool as a cucumber, staying in the cap.
They missed. Oh, that was a big
that
reset. Yeah, but he gambled for the cap, which is why he stayed in, and he got punished for it.
Yeah.
And he's still...
Ooh, that's a nice hit as well.
Yeah. It's non-recoverable health pools here. Yeah, okay, he's leaving now, but, like, had he left, the gamble didn't pay off, is all we're trying to say.
Cammy takes a swing with the Vermont, with the Kremlin.
Cammy gets a nice little smack there as well. That's nice. We like that. Okay.
He can't contest B again.
So is about to push into C with the double Hound News.
But because the Monsters Raider's done, that means Dutch Elephant can get into the Alpha Cap, and he's fine. That's the double Golden's pushing up. Can they farm?
Oh, V, don't take one of those.
Can they farm the Ohio?
You
mother. Saw that. Yep, it's not great. Minotaur, but the thing is, the Minotaur can recover. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, he's going to get spotted now because he's coming out of the smoke, shooting the daring, and he's broad on to Jenks' Moss.
Still behind the limb of. He's still behind the limb of the smoke, and the Gearing's still smoking. He's fine.
Moss was behind an island that's just big enough that he can't shoot the Minotaur. He can only hit the Viet. Raiders are up everywhere. Island Abuser is luckily out of detection there. Actually, he should be able to get Bravo, and that's very ballsy on 5k health. Able to do that. You'll get it. And this is what I was thinking of. The Ohio's going to get farmed by the Golden Lions.
What is that smoke for? I think that smoke was, ooh, I might get spotted here. I'm just going to cover myself just in case.
Which is fine, but it also gives you away. But yes.
Exactly.
We've got those
torps. So they've just conga lined some torps. Okay, the cruisers split apart at the last second.
Yeah, sure. Well, the thing is, was the risk of the daring going for Bravo worth it, knowing that the Goldens were just going to come in and push him off? Because they can't hold the Bravo.
I mean, like, the thing is, it was bold and it worked, but then immediately my team has stepped on the cap, so
Hmm.
they didn't really gain anything from doing that.
Mm.
Oh,
I do love the.
Well, that's a raider up. They can see the
no,
daring. Oh, he's hiding
no,
behind.
V, please dodge.
Oh,
Please dodge.
he'll be fine. He just needs to play dodge dance. Yeah, he's good. It's more the broadside he has to be worried about.
Minor spotted.
I do love these two minotaurs that are holding hands and skipping around the ocean and just tearing it up. That is wild.
Island Abuser just got golden bombed, and here comes another wave on him. I think he's moving away, so he's fine. It's not looking good for TC at the moment. I'm not sure how you can get into it because your team's split in two and way off the capture points. Stats team does not need to push into alpha because you've got the 2 cap point advantage and you're winning in 6.
Yeah, I think the focus from TC's team should probably be Janks, but the problem is the Mino is not doing very much again because it's nose in. I've seen this so many times this weekend with a Minotaur just not really doing anything to a nose in.
And he's not going to reverse so that the Ohio can see him. And if they can't bomb anyone, they'll bomb the Ohio. Now, is Dutch Elephant feeling lucky? Doesn't look like
come on,
it.
Dutch, we need it. We need this push.
He's reversing. He wants to do like a side torp instead. Surely the Moss was not stupid enough to go around the corner.
I will do now he's fired because they've spotted the daring on 9k. The goal will be to focus the daring as quick as possible and kill it.
Ohio just got armored player. Blapped him in the
nice.
Napoli.
Hey, 4k, come on.
Oh, stats, is this a turnaround?
Come on.
Could be.
Yeah, because the daring's going to go down.
Tooms is not going to make it out. There's too many shells.
There's too many raids.
Something will connect.
Radars, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
That is not good.
See, the daring is surviving all this bombing, and the Goldens don't really know who to bomb. And the Kremlin, is he being effective against the Martin? Possibly. There's not a lot of time until... In fact, I was going to say there's not a lot of time until the Minotaur starts coming back, but he's already firing on the Golden Line. And where can he go? He can't go backwards because of the Ohio. Should he rush to the other side? Yeah,
Tyler's now the focus.
Crossfired?
Tyler is suffering right now.
Yeah. And the other ones are reversed.
So we can potentially get the San Martin, but the problem is it's got a really good heal. Although the heal's just gone down, but if he's got his F key available,
the thing is, Cammy is hitting good Kremlin hits on the Martin, but neither of the Goldens are able to see or shoot it, and the Moskva is still kind of, he has to be careful because he's being shot.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Dutch?
Well, he can't reverse because the Ohio is going to push up and kill him from behind. He's just going to get absolutely smacked, and there's no punishment.
Yes, there goes. Tyler's going down.
Oh, you might get Viet. The DD's from Viet, yeah. So Mossford just got the DD.
Oh, 9/11.
Come on, Defeat, hit the heel.
Can we convert? There's some shells.
You've got Defeat. Defeat's heel is. Oh, Jenks just took out the gearing.
All right.
Oh, that's a big swing. Come on, we've got.
What's the torpedo on Jenks? Nope, he's fine.
No, we've lost our gearing though.
Oh, but the Golden Lou just took a massive hit from the Ohio. The Moskva should be able to fight them balanced in the Napoli, but the Napoli's firing on Vengeful One. But I guess there's no crossfire on Vengeful for the time being, so he's safe because the Minotaur's focusing on Moskva, so he's got time.
Dutch needs to make the push. Because otherwise he's just sitting here. Oh no, Vitaly's coming. Oh, Janks is coming round on him.
Janks is going round on him. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I don't think that's a good call.
He hit the torpedo tube.
Yep. And
he needs another salvo. If he gets,
but he doesn't have he's stuck on the island. Doesn't have the angle for the torps.
That's another torpedo tube.
Come on.
Janks is going
to
again.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Cammy's going for the ram. Cammy's going for the ram.
Does this favor? If the Moskva rams the Napoli,
it leaves us with the C cap.
If the Kremlin gets the Ohio, the Moskva gets the Napoli.
Island Abuser's got into B.
He's missed the ram. He's going for the drive-by. It's too close for a drive-by.
Oh. Okay.
That's a big fat nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'll take that. We come off best. Comrade Balance is torpedoed and missed.
Ooh. So the Moskva's
Balance is going down.
Can the Moskva convert that?
Come on, we need to kill Cammy. We need to kill Cammy.
Oh, the Moss's still not
Oh.
dead. Is he going to turn fire?
Balance, come on.
Get the guns on him. Come on. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, we're still in it. We've got A and B.
The Minotaur's beating up on the golden. Cammy,
glue.
Kiwi would just go after the golden, right? There's no point. Ignore the Kremlin. Keep your tail on him. Keep running away. Oh no, he's trying to finish him off. Oh, the
Make the
Moss
call.
was still...
Go for the golden. Go for the golden. Go for the golden. Come on. Take the golden out. Get the hit points down. It's low hit points. Forget the Moskva. Keep it. Come
Well,
on.
the Minotaur AP is not going to get the golden.
on.
He's firing on him, but is it going to work with the angling? Oh, good hit, but still not enough. And then now the Moskva and the Kremlin are both firing on the Ohio. Can we get the Ohio?
Moskva just broke an Ohio gun.
We win in 354.
But the points...
Ohio heal is back in 8 seconds.
You'd need to go back to B, though. That's the problem.
Okay, I think Cammy gets a shot before then, and he does.
No, he went to Vengeful on fire.
Points are still on you.
Yeah, the thing is, how long is it going to take to turn 3 ships around and go for Bravo? It's like 1 cruiser double destroyer. The Gdansk can't really do anything, but like it's the travel time now that's going to be the killer. 4 minutes?
4 minutes.
This game is so violent. I think.
Oh no Cammy, don't you dare! Cammy, don't you dare! Cammy, don't you dare! Cammy, don't you dare!
Yeah,
Right.
The gold.
Right,
Oh wait,
Vitaly, please.
why is Vengeful
Vitaly,
open fire? He almost
please.
went dark.
Yeah, he did know. He actually did go dark.
Ouch.
Whoa! Okay, that's a good hit. Kind of balances the damage out. I mean, Mitt needs to get back into the center. He's the one with the effective health pool right now. They need to go for the cap points. They can't sit back.
Run.
Like Vengeful and Mitt, they just need to sacrifice everything and go for the cap, because 3 minutes they're not going to get to B, and when they do get to B and
Exclamation
install
border!
it,
Exclamation
it's not enough.
border!
I think they will get there. This is not a big map. I think.
Yeah, the thing is, Dutch
will be able to get there.
Yeah, Dutch is going to hide, so he needs to be like surprise radared, right? So that's not really going to probably not going to work if he knows what he's doing. And then the Daring and the Minotaur are going to try and do like distant resets on B.
Come on.
So like in terms of points, you've just overtaken Stats in pointage, so Stats needs to either get a kill or convert a cap control to catch up. Which
of course,
is
the time you catch up on time. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that assumes that you're not reset by the Daring or the Minotaur, like one smoking and one proxy spotting.
24 seconds on that radar, and it's getting very close to Island Abuser. Come on, keep running.
Is there anyone else with support? No, there isn't. Okay.
13, 10.
What's the cooldown on the Moss's radar?
Come on. Uh-oh, Vitaly spotted.
I'll tell you when it ends.
Okay.
No. Cammy, no. Cammy, no.
Oh, there comes the shots.
No. Oh, no, that's a dead Mino, potentially.
He's dead in the water, but he's not moving. Oh, the whiff shots, yo.
91 seconds.
So
2
you
minutes.
can see the Mossfa.
Dutch blind firing from smoke is kind of risky.
No,
yeah,
it is.
Mossfa could kill him potentially, just blind.
No. Mitt spotted.
Yeah, yes.
I know Mitt spotted, but Dutch isn't spotted, and he's shooting from smoke, and he's got no health.
They're trying to do the resets. I get that, but
That's it. Yeah, it's just reset.
There's no need to reset anything right now.
Ooh, should not be fine with torps. Yeah, there's like it's like Russian roulette. When do we reveal ourselves? When do we shoot? So the Minotaur's going to try and do the reset, which he should. Oh, here comes the reset call. Okay. And okay, there was a brief moment the Daring was spotted, but the radar. See, this is the thing. I'm not sure Mossfa should have used his radar until he got to the capture point.
No,
because this is when he needs it, because he knew the resets were going to happen.
Oh, that was I need to make sure I'm not wandering into Torp's radar. You know.
That's 3 volleys on the Minotaur that's done nothing. And then there's a bunch of Torps incoming. Cammy's going to come in, is going to help try and expedite the cap, provided Mossfa doesn't take some like surprise Torps.
Oh, these Torps coming from the Mino. That is bad. The Hydro is down. Radar is in 15 seconds.
Oh, and it's a cross one. He has to turn in. He'll see it. He'll turn in. He might have the health pool to eat one.
No, he's...
I don't think so.
He takes 1.
Please don't be two. Or none. None is also good.
No.
Okay, what's it? Oh, Stats is winning. 134. So just
but-
not die. That's the key operative here. Don't die.
Hang on, Cammy on the tops? No? Maybe? No?
I'm
Yeah,
not
we
sure.
need a kill to win.
Mitt shouldn't chase after him. He shouldn't go into this like choke. He is because he's
No,
gonna
he
get
doesn't push,
crossfire.
just
But he is
Just
though.
sit and live.
Is he killing his speed? No, he's not. Okay, well, I think he'll die.
Vitaly's going to go down. Yeah,
The-
Vitaly's going
Unless
down to
Cammy
this
kills the
salvo.
Mino.
No,
Nope.
Come on, 1 minute.
Hal New's going to have guns on in a second.
Are those torps going to make connections? They're going to kill him because he's reversed and killing his speed. He can't do anything.
That's if they've got range.
They're going to hit him. 2 torps? That's going to be 2 torps. 1 torp now. 2 torps. Oh, that's it. You've won. He should not have
23
pushed up.
seconds.
Are you going to kill the Minotaur? The Minotaur on 3,000 health? AP shots? Oh, he's there.
15 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds.
Oh, he got him! It flips. Oh, but now the golden's gonna die. Oh my! Wait, no,
Come on, you've got to kill the glue. Now the glue's got too much
35
health.
seconds.
DD gunfire.
He can hit the wreck and stop. He can hit the
no.
wreck and
He's
stop.
healing. He's healing
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Oh
Using
no!
the dead teammate to stop. I love it.
The torpedoes won't make it in 20 seconds. The Gdansk is opening fire because he has to. He has no other choice, which means the golden
No,
should be able
20
to return
seconds.
fire.
No, it's no because they're going
She's
to
out
hit
on
Dutch.
Dutch.
Daring is desperate. You know what? This is too close to call with 9. Oh, Daring's gone too far into the island. He's gone
7
too far in the
seconds.
island. Daring went too
5
quick.
seconds.
He can't hit. Fire. It's server tick. Server tick.
What?
I can't believe it. You won on server tick. Way to go. Stats, we're on a roll, yo. TC, you can join us. We just keep going.
Close. Bad man.
What? You guys, both games exactly like down to the last tick, basically.
Yeah.
What?
That was
My
crazy,
team,
guys.
my team has had so many of those games today.
You ever been like a fighter pilot in the war and you've had so many close death calls you're thinking, how long can this go for until I get destroyed? But we're still going.
Can we just end the tournament now and give not either of you, but give that match the trophy? That is incredible.
Well, there's a whole bunch like
wasn't
that.
That's not,
Incredible.
but that's not the only match like that we've had. We've had like 4 games like that today.
Yeah, they're all super.
I only
long.
caught 2 of them, but wow, what on earth? Congratulations,
GG
Stats.
team. GG team.
Okay, what's next? Who's the
Holy crap.
I think
Guys,
what's
I'm
next
just
is
gonna-
TC needs
I'm
a
just
hug.
I'm gonna deafen myself for a second. I will be back.
Incredible. Well done. I'm gonna deafen as well and do a giveaway real quick. So come and win stuff on the stream and stay in those streams you're in too, because everybody else is also running great stuff.
We need to find out who's playing to bring up the tournament page. Bring up the web browser. Tournament page. Okay. Okay, so we have it's Kings. So Stats is gonna play against Kings right now. When it's ready. And then Penguins game, as far as we're aware, is still going on. And they'll play Dirty Water. Interesting. Okay. So I need to look for that game to be hosted.
I have been told Stats made a funny face.
In the camera or something on his stream?
Yes, I've been informed that Stats made a funny face on camera.
Is it I'm having a heart attack face? Please call the ambulance.
Yeah, I would assume so. I will have to check I will have to check the VOD if his clip is him midway through cardiac arrest.
Okay. We need to find the next.
So, Penguins team beat Payne's 2-0.
2-1? Oh, 2-0. Wow.
2-1, you know.
So what next is change the scores. And it's Stats versus Kings. Okay. And you need to find the host. But there's no room host just yet. Okay. Well, I just muted myself in Discord. I mean, these are pretty close games, right? I mean, they're kind of fun. I think everyone likes it when they come down to the last second because it's like really entertaining. But that was close. That went back and forth. Like one team had the ascendancy like 5 or 6 times, just here and there. Because I need to pay attention because I don't want to go like AFK and then miss the room. Like as soon as the room's hosted, then I can jump in and then I can go like grab a drink or something. Right, let's unmute.
Clyde defeated me, so he got my viewers.
It's like Highlander rules.
Yeah, to the victor go the spoils.
Exactly, Yak. This is why Team League is better than COTS, because every single game is close. Because
COTS is better to play. Team League is better to watch.
Yeah,
I agree.
That game probably flipped 6 or 7 times in terms of who had the ascendancy.
Yep.
And the thing is, in a COTS game, the first mistake is terminal
Ends
normally. Yeah, and that's it. There is no comeback because the teams are too good to know, we will not do this, we will not do that, you must be the one to... Oh, the game's up. I think I just saw it.
Ooh.
Team VR4M?
Ustadji.
Yes, sorry, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And now that I'm in the room, I can finally go AFK. I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Alright, this time I'm going to mute the microphone. Look, so far this has been pretty freaking spectacular, so you don't want to really go anywhere. The games have been amazing, so we're going to keep casting this and keep going. And we're back. Okay, let's keep this going.
So yes, if
Right.
whichever team wins, definitely go and hang out in their channel a bit more over the next couple of weeks.
We're on a roll, Stats. Can we do this 2 more games?
Just 2 games. It's just 2 easy wins.
So it's four victories is what we need, right?
Just four
For
straight
easy,
wins. No
straightforward,
problem. Nice
9-minute victories, right? Done.
Yep.
I have my emergency supply of horse tranquilizer just to calm
we
the heart
are
rate.
nearly 36 easy one-sided games away.
Yeah.
36 minutes of easy one-sided gameplay away from no problem at all.
Well, we're here again, and we're on trap, which is interesting. I want to say you've won them, but like, are you going to keep to the same tactic? That's what I'm wondering. You know, because it gets so close.
I think
you just repeat.
I feel like my team is pretty comfortable with that 5-ship south push now, so
just keep doing it, getting better at it.
Send the 4 ships around, put Cammy in the middle. I think that's working pretty well. So probably yeah. The question is, have Clyde's team been able to see any footage and realize that that's what we're going to do?
Well, I don't know how
all the teams have the ability to just go and scrub through the VODs if they want to. There's no reason why they can't do that.
And the more a team plays, the better they get in theory. But I think I remember the Kings game being another one of the close ones against Pride in like yesterday. So like, I don't think there's any like one team that's so powerful that no one has a chance against. I think it's pretty much everyone has a shot. It just like what happens, you know? Like, and by what happens, the RNG.
Yesterday, so like group 2. So Clyde yesterday 1-2 drew 3. So they beat Killiman 2-0. They went 1-1 with you. They beat Pingu 2-0. GP was 1-1. Zath was 1-1. And 2-0 against Major Pass. They had a really good day yesterday.
Yeah. And then right now, it's Pingu versus Dirty Water, isn't it? Is the other semi-final.
Yeah, on the outside, yeah. Yep.
Did last time round, did we have a double elimination? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, so the power of bitching. So I hate, and I mean hate, double elimination.
Ooh.
I think it's stupid.
Okay.
And so I've been bending the organizers' ears for like 3 years since they started doing that. Saying, can we not do that? Because the thing that makes Team League for me is the fact that because it's a casters tournament, that the casters gradually coalesce together into one voice channel as you go towards the finals, and then in theory the finals is cast by everyone, and it's just pandemonium and element.
Okay. With double elim, you've got everyone playing at least 2 games, and it constantly flows through.
The hype of this constantly building tension of who's going to win just gets lost because you've still got like 5 matches going on simultaneously.
You've got a lifeline
because everyone's still playing, and you know the people just drift off, and it just doesn't work.
Well, we might be ready here.
So yeah.
All right.
So I'm very glad that they've changed back.
We have.
Is that a Clyde? Hi, Clyde.
It is. How's it going, Stats?
It's going very well.
I was looking at the bracket, dude. You guys have played 6 games today, which means your momentum is high, and they've been intense games, as you've pointed out.
Yeah.
We have played 2 games today, and we are happy about that. However,
it's the interesting thing, isn't it? When you have like competitive teams in any sport, if they have an easy ride early on, that's not necessarily a good thing.
It's dangerous
because people
that's
get
what I'm saying.
Confident. You haven't warmed up, like so. Yeah.
I'm curious about
my team,
is the momentum or is the rest? The less anxiousness.
That's the other problem. Is that my team is currently running on adrenaline.
I was going to say, what Stats meant to say is that our team could be suffering from fatigue, and they need to keep their energy levels up. Well, it's Team Stats and adopted Fara and TC.
Team Stats and friends.
And then Clyde,
And
when you
those
lose,
vanquished by Stats.
yeah, when you lose at the last
You are-
second, you join us. Okay.
Yes, I will. I can't wait.
Contractually obliged to support my team.
I love
we
it.
go.
I love that. This is it, people.
We are
Drop-
off.
Okay.
All right. Let's get in.
Ooh.
My team is in green.
Go for it.
And we will be bringing the Vermont, the Moskva Petro, 2 Marseilles. We're going to do the Shima again. I'll talk about that in a second. And a
What?
Gdansk.
What's the? Are those
Okay.
20k torps?
And
Oh,
across
shit.
the way,
Hang on.
across
so
the
the-
way, we. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Just to hit the team lineup here, Vermont, piloted by Philip, San Martin, Moskva, Napoli, almost back to our original lineup with Gdansk and Delny out front, Lunexia back in the Soviet destroyer. What do you want to say about those torpedoes?
The reason that we're so interested in the Shima is the last time my team did this on this map from this spawn, the Shima was 8. And what my team does, and they'll probably do it now, is that most of the ships go to A. But they had the 8-kilometer Shima out in front of a big group of pushing ships. And the problem that causes is that it makes the enemy team kite. And with 8-kilometer torps, you can't really catch them with the torps. And so my Shima has changed to 12s, which hopefully will make that possible.
It's a
Is
nice
it-
middle of the road option. It should work out. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Farah.
No, I'm just wondering, the 8k torps on the Shimakaze, could it have been, oops, I've loaded 8k torps?
Oh, could be. I don't know what the default is. Is it the 8s? Could be, actually.
Yeah, Dutch, you did phenomenal. Oh, sorry. Hello. Wrong button.
Hello, TC.
Hello.
Welcome to Team League.
Look.
Because he's
So,
using
you
12s.
guys-
Yeah.
Are you guys doing serious casting or just going full Papega?
We are
We're
trying
going
not to talk on top of
reasonably
each other.
Semi-serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
semi,
middle of the road there. Middle of the road.
You do
got a
what
heavy
you can.
push.
Okay.
Heavy push going
So
east
apparently
there for
the
Kings.
the
Yeah, go ahead.
default on Shima is 20s, and so that was a choice.
Okay. And he's gone back to 12s now.
Okay, so San Martin into the cap. I don't think we stand a chance of spotting
Ooh.
that San Martin with the Shima, because San Martin's concealment pretty good.
I love these Marseilles with matching camos sailing in beautiful formation, by the way. Check this out.
Is the whole team still? I think they've been using the same camo. So they asked me to choose a camo, and I chose Pi Day, so they're all running Pi Day.
You chose a good one. They look great.
Is
Right.
this effective though? I mean, I know they don't know the ship composition, but like, it's one ship on B and then the rest of the enemy thinking about going Charlie.
It's actually something I've seen them do a number of times. So they've put that San Martin over there, sometimes with a buddy, often alone. And I've been really impressed. I think Kopacek is our one of our pool 3 players, and he's done an amazing job of staying alive in San Martin. Now that I've said that, I have jinxed him to an early death, but he's done a good job staying alive, and we're hoping he can do that again. That's going to be the thing. We've been really lucky with him being an irritant that lasts for a long time.
Well,
Well,
Sam
I'm
basically has
sure-
stealth radar and a super heal, so it's very good at staying power and very good at like not being spotted and just generally being an annoyance on the flank. It also has combat
radar.
instructions when you keep shooting.
The
So-
Gdansk is spotted. Boom, Pumisi. He has to leg it. Can they fire? Yep, Gdansk smokes up and he starts firing on him.
Yeah, to everything you're talking about, Payne, that's exactly right. And then, of course, you pair that with somebody who is able to walk that line of being spotted, and it's worked out really nicely for
That's a
him.
lot of shots on Boom.
Ooh,
Oh,
man,
that's a
some
huge
damage.
one.
Oh no! Oh no!
The game was cruel then with the health
That's a
bar
lot.
being really slow.
That was a
Yes.
month at 11,000.
I thought he got away with it at first.
But this
Yeah.
this is the thing. You guys moved a lot of ships for supporting firepower on Charlie. We didn't know
There's a
where
ton of
things
hero.
were, and that one
Yeah.
radar. Oof. Is that a Gdansk radar now?
Yeah,
From Toji?
it is.
Yeah, but
It's active for 6 more seconds.
oh, they can still clip over. They can hit him again.
Just a little bit. Looks like
Oh,
maybe caught the
Vermont,
funnel there.
Vermont.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh
Oh!
my goodness!
It's like slap me once, shame on you. Slap me twice. Oh my god.
That was
Let me
well
try harder,
done.
Daddy.
You slap me harder, Daddy. You should type that in chat. I'm still here. That's bad because he can't do positional gameplay. He's also locked in. He probably needs to run away now that the radars are gone.
Torpedo Gdansk activate. Yeah,
And
that's
in,
tough.
in the
That's real tough.
south, the Martin's radar, so he's keeping the Shima right on the edge of detection range. They can probably get Charlie, but the Moss was kind of pointing in. The south team from Stats really needs to make a play here. Because they're so
They
far
do,
out.
and they need to turn left. They need to push in because that will make Kings turn around, which then brings the Shima into play. Because while the Shima is chasing the San Martin, it's only spotting. It's not doing anything else.
And you guys have done something really good here. You've got enough steel over there, the Petro, the 2 Marseilles. If you've got the range and the lights on San Martin, you guys can kill that ship. It's doable. Like you say, they've got to make those corners though.
San Martin's up again. Torps. So these torps are a risk to the Shima.
Ooh, that's a lot of
especially if he decides
firepower.
to go more mid.
Is that reload boosters on the Marseilles?
Not currently, no.
No. But Petro's joining in as well.
With the San Martin not being able to get his combat instructions up by not being able to get shells onto things, the Shima can just zone him, and his radar cooldown is like 3 minutes at the minute. Or 2 now, but still, it's like this is the
he's on the run.
duality of San Martin.
Yep. Vermont's coming over to help out and try to blunt that push a little bit.
And so now, although the Shima's obviously got to be careful with the Mossfire on that corner, but the Shima then has the ability to start to get torps on things potentially.
Isn't the Shima inside the Moss for the Gdansk radar range though, or close to it? No, okay.
It's borderline. It's right outside of it.
It's
right on the edge. Yeah.
Gdansk's at 9.5 and Moskva's 13 it looks like approximately.
There are some Shima torps heading towards that Gdansk, who is going across the torps. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of ship composition, there's a Napoli and there's a Moss up north for Kings, and they won't be able to help fight in the south. But I don't know. Can Kami see enough in the south, or is the distances still combat effective at this range?
Oh, Vermont is definitely effective at that range.
Okay.
Yeah, Vermont can reach a pretty good distance. Kami's
Accurately.
definitely
Armored Prayer is not in this match, and so
Ooh,
Armored Prayer is
Shima's
not currently
torps.
in
Torp
town.
Shima.
The Shima torps.
He's dead.
Shima torps.
That is not good. Fortunately, they're
Not a
Gdansk
full
torps,
death.
so they're like marshmallows.
Yeah, but
You know,
the
I
irony.
think the Shima
He's
torps
spotted in
radar
smoke.
up.
That is not good.
He's
Okay, that's a dead Shima.
so
He's
dead.
bow and he's dead. He's 100% dead.
And
Such a
they kept smoke
contrast to
from
the
guns.
last battle where it was so just like brutal, and then this one's a little more measured.
They can see the Mossfa. They can
Is
pick on the
it?
Mossfa.
I guess maybe it is kind of brutal.
I'm not getting that, Clyde. It's from my point of view. No, not getting that. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, how different our perspectives are.
Can
Well,
the
I'm
double
just looking at-
Marseilles beat up the Mossfa?
Go ahead.
Can the Mossfa escape?
It can reverse for a while. It's kind of suffering.
He's
but
got a whole bunch
that
of
smoke
support.
screen there is going to break line of sight, so he can happily reverse away.
Yeah, this Shima smoke in front of my Marseilles is not helping.
Yeah, and Marseilles are probably still spotted through it.
The
by
Vermont's
maybe
going to
Gdansk.
fire them as well, isn't he? I mean, there's the fire.
Or close.
Yeah, and Cammy can't fire and support anymore because he's going round into Charlie. So, I don't know, Stats. This looks really bad.
Yeah, it does. I have no response to that. It does look bad. Yep.
Well,
2 minutes, 12 seconds for a Clyde win.
That's quick.
Points are going quick. There goes Marseille.
Tyler's down.
Ouch.
That's that's 1 minute 30ish.
So your Vermont can walk into C right now, at least delay a little bit.
Can he? It's a Vermont. Can it even reach C?
In the amount of time that's left.
In a minute and a half, I'm not sure you can even weed through that
I
gap.
think you
There's
could
torps
get
going through
there.
the gap as well.
You're gonna have to
Just
chop
have to-
a couple of torps en route.
Just have to be careful of those torpedoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those torpedoes there.
DCP for the flood. That lost a tiny bit of momentum. 57 seconds. I think you just about reached the cap. But the trouble is, the other one is still ticking.
Yeah,
I think
The cruisers have to push forward, but then they'll die.
not a lot of great choices for 10th
No,
at the moment.
no, not really.
This is you guys are stiff-armed right now from opportunity.
Come on, AP on Mondo.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Well,
No, that wasn't.
Not as bad as I thought.
But they're right next to each other. And they're surrounded. Well, it's just there's no getting out of this.
Wow, we're blocking the points briefly.
Yeah.
Always look on the
man.
bright side, Stats.
Always look on. Yeah.
On the bright.
Okay, there's 2 more games.
Sorry, I can't. That's a different stream. That's a different show.
How I will point out though that my team has been the reverse sweep champions this weekend. I think they've dropped. I think they've dropped every single first game.
No, you won the last round.
No, you won the first round last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But they've dropped a lot of first games.
You did.
And come back. So this is familiar territory.
Definitely not out.
You got Charlie, but like Cammy's not been able to fire on anything for ages, whereas the
Look
Vermont
at the points, by the way. Look at the points.
Yeah, it's 996 at the moment. So,
Janks, you can't leave. I'm sorry. You got to take it.
You live here now.
Just
You
stay
live
there
here now.
for eternity. Just drop anchor, buddy. You're there. Oh man, I think that's really your timer. There is how quickly can Petro go down.
I think
it's a Petro, so
this is other than the first game against Pride Stats, this is probably the shortest game.
I think the Moscow's probably going to die faster.
One-sided.
Yeah, this is our most decisive defeat this weekend.
Yeah.
Oof.
Moscow did die faster. Petro's like, I
Right.
refuse to die.
Right.
I
Jenk
refuse."
says it's not me.
Well,
Oh man.
Stats has gone down 1-0.
Yes, indeed. I gotta be honest, it was more fun watching the last game though, because the last game was like wild and exciting, whereas this one was a little, I said measured. Stats disagreed, so I won't use that word again. But a little bit more about zoning and things like that.
Worst defeat we've had this weekend, Clyde.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it certainly was quick, but what it wasn't was like wild and crazy 20-kilometer citadels from Vermont that nobody saw coming or whatever.
The destroyer in the beginning.
You mean like the ones that hit our Gdansk?
Yeah, but like
those were glorious, and I saw those coming.
But they weren't game defining because that was like a holding force. There was never an intention to go to Charlie. The main push.
Well, I suppose that's kind of what I'm
south.
saying. Yeah, fair. Yeah. That's right. Right. It was really bleeding the team. No, the bleeding was fast. You're not wrong about that. But wow. Yeah, Gdansk did get nerfed early and just wasn't able to play much after that. That made that rough for the spotting on that side, which meant all the pressure came over to the 2 Marseilles, the Petro, the Shima, and then losing the Shima to the radar became a real difficult thing to overcome, I would say, for 10.
We're going to move on to estuary.
Oh, nice. I like estuary.
Yeah, Cammy has a habit of getting rushed by a destroyer on this map.
That's not happened before at all. I don't know what you're on about. I've not seen that.
It happened twice today. It's only happened in both matches.
Oh, really? I didn't see.
You missed it. Warships, ice cubes.
Hopefully, Hangman Cammy has learned to stay a tiny little bit further away from the corners.
I did see, yeah.
Using my World of Warships ice cubes that we got from the.
Nice.
My vodka.
Mine are in the freezer right now. I haven't used them.
They're pretty. The weird. Well, I'm about to find out. They're cold.
What are you chilling them or chilling with them, Payne?
I am chilling my vodka and Monster. Monster fruit punch.
Monster. That is a classy drink.
They're a fine
I am a
beverage.
classy bird.
Don't tell me your dinner tonight is a pair of Greg's steak bakes.
No,
to go with your.
Considering I need to order takeout, that's tempting.
Super noodle sarnies.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I will probably make some sort of tikka masala.
Had a horrible chill run down my spine there. I don't know how.
Trying to figure out which way to get. Been cooking. Oh, what do you want? Curry.
Use.
Excellent choice. Excellent.
Apparently, Zath is leading against Pingu. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Ooh, well done.
Gasp.
We'll be fine. It'll be
Potentially, the
fine.
winner of this one faces Zath.
Yeah.
You mean the winner of the next?
Potentially
Because
not.
we're going to 3 games, right? That's what you want to do.
I hope so. I hope so.
Was Pingu won before?
Yes.
He has, yeah.
Yeah, one time.
Pretty sure Penguins won before. Yeah. To be fair, I was going to have a look at the. I'm just having a look at the old. I think you can see. I think you can see the old seasons.
Yeah, I just can't bother to, honestly.
Well,
Like,
forward to.
I'm not in the mood for work right now. I'm literally just here chilling with Twitch chat with you lot and just being like, yeah, let's watch some gameplay. I'm having a drink. I'm having a smoke. I'm cushy. Like,
Let's have a look.
this is very much like the least work this has ever felt like. You know what I mean?
Pretty
So,
easy stream when you're just watching it, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I don't even have to commentate either. I can just point the camera at the battle and let you guys talk.
Doesn't get any easier than that.
Thank you for being my content.
Invoices in the post.
Invoices.
What, you think we're doing this for free?
Aye.
I'm wondering if there is a ship change going on, Stats, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there are only 10 10th players here. Or I mean, I'm sorry, 10 10th. I'm bad at math. 6 10th players here.
So you are required to play all of your players in each best of 3, so they're probably switching to the pool 4s or something.
They'll be switching, but also
They're doing some
that's
sort of
first,
change,
that's
yeah.
the first shock the team has had for a while. So I think
Yeah.
they might be thinking about switching something up.
I
Yeah,
swear,
I'm
if I have
curious.
to see a pricing on this map again,
Oi, it didn't work for us.
it didn't work for anyone.
Someone else did it?
I've seen 3 teams run a pricing against me on this map.
Huh.
Three teams have run a pricing against me on this map.
Did
All 3 of those pricings exploded.
That
So
that
We
pans
saw
out.
it.
So I'm just going through. Payne was first with Stat second in the pilot. I'm actually going through this because I actually want to know
Well,
the.
Stats was always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
So look, season 1 that was season 2 but was misnamed for German reasons. Large fans were first, followed by the Bearded Mudskippers, followed by Penguin. First, second, and third.
Because we have to
I
remember
think-
what we named our teams.
So I think the large fans was Malta. The Bearded Mudskippers, I think that was Tiger. Reef.
Maybe Poomse is just recovering from the damage that he took in that game, worried
it's
that he'll
possible,
take it into
yeah.
the next game.
Emotional damage.
He'll just start the game with less health.
What, he's going to run the experimental ships? You're going to see a sudden Oregon come out.
It's an interesting concept.
Not on the
you
rules
raised,
to
though.
not take it.
It is actually.
Mickey asks, Killerbin, what is the link between Prague and tikka masala?
Me.
We do
What's
have
the
our
link
next
between Prague and Buckfast?
master
Me.
guys back. He's ready to get on over to. I don't know who's our driver.
They asked me to bring some regional alcohol. I brought Buckfast.
Our VRAM is. Where's
Yeah,
Bram?
I mean, like, we have to explain Buckfast when everyone asks what it is, since we
Yeah,
have a
it's-
drinks cabinet in the office.
It's
It's like
Just tell 'em
fancy
it's brewed
Japanese
by monks.
whiskey, like Czech wines, and then just a bottle of Buckfast, and it's like, what's this? And it's like,
Don't
yeah,
touch that.
best not say.
Have you put a label, like a
it's
warning label?
tonic wine.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Like
You should probably
like-
tell the executives so they don't go like there's not some like important meeting with some
no,
potential
yes,
like contract people
yes.
and they're like, oh, let's get this nice wine out.
Let's get the
because
bucky out.
luckily there is actual wine available, so I don't think they'd accidentally pick the bucky.
Let's get no. You
might think,
got
"Ooh,
it.
this is-
No.
Oh, it's exotic British wine. Let's go for that. Let's stun our potential new partners with this beautiful British wine.
So
I mean,
made by monks. It's made by monks. How could it not be?
If only I could share with you the face Lord of Droid pulled when I explained what Buckfast is.
So,
it's more the
Can you
culture
please
around
explain?
I'll
wanna
explain the
hear you
culture
describe.
quickly.
Farah, you explain it, please.
Look, so I was on the train yesterday, and it was just me and the girls, and we were just going to Pride event, and then what was behind us? It was about, I don't know, 13, 14, typical teenage boys just having a laugh on the train, being really fucking loud. And what are they drinking, and what's in their back pocket, and what are they smuggling around? Buckfast.
It is caffeinated tonic wine.
Made by monks.
Made by monks, and one of the largest causes of domestic abuse cases in the country.
Can you tell me more about these
make
monks?
it up.
That doesn't compute
monks
for me.
is it an are they in an abbot still?
But they're making like
Abbey,
an
I'm
energy
pretty sure.
drink wine. Like, are these
Yeah.
monks wearing Jordans? Like, what kind of monks are these?
They're rich monks.
Benedictine. I think they're from the Benedictine order.
Buckfast
Okay.
is
Highly
single-handedly
caffeinated,
responsible
rich monks.
for Scotland having per unit pricing.
Oh man,
I'm not even joking.
I think it's Devon Cog.
Oh, thank God the
Tonic
game
wine,
started.
as in
We
they
are off.
add. Oh, we're going. Okay, so yes,
I guess here we go. Yeah,
no more Buckfast talk.
Tournament match for my
I feel
tournament
like
game for my team.
somebody just we just named a team for next
That's
season. Buckfast.
Almost every game has been tournament match. It's like half of
Yeah,
them.
that's
have
true.
all-
That's true.
All right, stats. How is
All right,
your
go
lineup?
My lineup is Kremlin, San Martin, Des Moines, Mosvar, Petro, and Utrecht, which we haven't used before,
Utrecht.
and
Love
a
it.
Daring.
Okay, across the street we've got Vermont, Des Moines, Moskva, Napoli, Hargumo, Gdansk, and Marceau. So a 3 destroyer comp for this map.
That's the
And what
first
do we say
Hargumo
about
I've seen
that,
on board.
Farazella?
Sorry, say that again?
What do we think about 3 destroyer lineups, Farah?
Well, consistently, I haven't seen them win.
Don't change your story now.
They're bad. They're bad. They lose.
Oh,
You're supposed to say, oh, they're going to lose horribly.
What happened in the Riposte game with 3DDs? Did they lose that one? They did, didn't they? Because we're still here. Yes. So consistently speaking, all 3DD games that we have watched and seen, not only in this one,
been correct.
and the previous one, and the previous ones, have lost. So, like, I'm not one for, like, combo breakers, but,
yeah,
but this is a
giving up
different
lot of
map.
hit points to have some more little guys, a little more spotters and things. It's a little, and smokers as well, I suppose.
While we're waiting
You
for
know
the
what,
ships
that-
to get into position,
What's interesting is that hasn't given me much of a hit point advantage.
okay.
Can
Well, you
somebody
brought
do
the
me a
Utrecht,
favor?
which is
Can you
a
tell your
destroyer
San
too.
Martin to just add 2 more flags? I don't care if they don't do anything, but it bothers me seeing 2 empty flag slots. It actually bothers me.
Oh, are they not actually running a full complement?
I mean,
I don't
there's
think,
no point running the fire chance flags, is there?
no, one thing is flooding chance, and he does have torps. So, and
You could definitely run 8.
I mean, it's not like you have to buy the signals yourself.
That's my point. Like, you got a press account, just do it.
Put them on there. Let's go. TC, you had a comment earlier. What was on your mind? Or was it Ben? Somebody said, while we're waiting for the ships to
It
get
was
into
was
position.
TC. It was TC.
you can have a ramming flag. He's not running a ramming
He's
flag.
gone. He's muted. All right.
If a
I
San
know-
Everybody's
Martin,
I know. Can I just point something out? Tammy, who has been torp rushed twice and killed, is nowhere near the island. He is not going forwards
I wonder why.
with 3 destroyers.
Not up for that again.
Yeah.
Like mod on the Hargumo as expected. I'm just having a quick browse of things, see if there's anything nice.
This is the first time, Stats, you've played this from the south, so you're not doing your double
Sorry.
Marseille push.
Hang on. Why is your Des Moines running IFHE?
I don't know.
Because it
Possibly.
feels better.
It's my team leader, so he can do what he likes.
That's
I was
right.
on about Clyde's actually, but
Petra Radar shows the Marceau.
Italian junkie. He's a big IFHE fan. I have no idea. I'm in here with you guys.
Yes,
I don't know what's going
my Des Moines is not running IFG.
Well, we can
I
see
suppose
with
it gets you
the-
the pen on pet road deck, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does push you over. it pushes you over a couple threshold, but it's like whether you count those thresholds useful
As
enough to justify it.
Vengeful
got your
one
fire chance.
doing Dance Dance Revolution on the torpedoes.
Hydra's on.
Yeah, okay.
Why
I
is
just-
your San Martin not in the cap? Oh, there you go. He's scooting back in.
Just
Okay.
playing safe. There's no rush because they're going to get double cap. Oh, Gdansk
Dance
radar
out for
though.
Vengeful.
Yeah,
the
that's
two
true.
cruisers are quite a long way back though.
Yeah. How long's the Gdansk radar last again?
10 seconds.
10 seconds, roughly.
Okay, so if I'm vengeful, I'm just going to stop and reverse, but then just grab the cap anyway.
Yep. But so the thing that you do with a Gdansk is you usually pair it with another. You pair it with a Moskva, for example, because the Gdansk radar also has a 1 minute cooldown as opposed to 2 minutes of standard.
That's pretty killer. Yeah, okay.
So you can Gdansk radar,
You get
follow with a Moskva radar,
which is
by the
happening
time
right
that's
now,
done, you got the Gdansk
but
radar
he's
again.
too far away, so he can't see him. Vengeful might, by the time the cap flips and he gets spotted by the radar, the shells probably won't land in time. That's blind fire, right?
Radar's
He
up
just needs to
on
not panic.
cruiser.
Don't panic.
Oh,
they hit him.
Yeah, but
They
the
actually hit him.
server tick
Got
was
it,
like,
though.
no, you get it.
For the third time today, the server tick's like, hey, we like you.
He got it,
Thanks,
though.
Killer Ben.
You're welcome.
Jackson.
there goes
First
Jackson.
No way! Just like,
Oh
take
my
that,
God.
bitch.
Bye.
Oh, wow. Well
The
done.
Moskva had his high
Bye,
already as well.
Gdansk. Bye.
And that's why you bring an extra destroyer, okay? That's the reason.
Oh, is that what it is?
Sometimes
So
you
you
need,
got spares.
you need a
I
spare
see.
one.
Moskva
Okay.
had his high already as
no.
well.
Oh,
Mosso
there
Cotton's San Martin radar on the other side as well.
Yeah, that Mosso is quite deep.
With not a lot of
Is-
support. The San Martin, he's going to punish that, right? That's so close you can't miss.
Is he going to manage to miss the island? Does he know that the island is there?
No, he'll be
I
fine.
reckon he does. Toji's my pool one coach guy. So
Beach! It's
oh
a party!
no, he bonks! He bonks!
What you were saying, Clyde?
I was saying,
But
I'm
he's
surprised.
angled to the San Martin and he'll get dark soon. Like, San Martin
Tactical
can't damage him right
beaching.
now.
Toji's never made a mistake, as far as I know. That I don't think this might be the first one. Someone should write it down.
This is the thing this weekend with the Minos and the San Martins being so popular is that if you in the destroyer, if you just angle to that AP, it can't do that much.
Well,
Is
it used
the-
to do a lot less until they brought in the changes where if you take turret
Yeah, sure,
damage,
sure.
that directly affects your health.
Is the Utrecht bombing the Moskva right now? Hence the health pool deficit.
Let's
It's
take a look.
trying to. No, it took a salvo from Cameron.
Ooh.
Yeah, he also got hit. He got 10k'd by the Utrecht, 20k'd by the Kremlin.
Is that
Petra's getting a
Haragumo
little
smoke for the Des
attention over
Moines?
here.
The Petra's getting a lot of love.
Yeah, that's Marceau spotting,
Yeah,
which is
that's-
the Gdansk or Haragumo.
Luck in my chat makes a good point. The Mosso actually missed a volley by beaching.
That is
Tactical
the
tactical
IFHE
beat.
Des Moines, by the way, so he will actually get through that Petro quite rapidly.
Are you?
I hate the fact that this is actually useful right now. I hate it. I hate
I was waiting for your next comment. I was like, I wonder what Painter is gonna follow that up with.
And he can't
Yeah,
get away because he's
infuriates.
beached behind and the front. And Torp's probably
almost-
won't get him.
It's almost
wait,
like
that's
they
a
put
nose
this
hit
in
on the
FHE
mitts.
specifically to do this.
Oh.
Oh, he's ran out of legs. No legs.
Also, your Moskva just got clapped, but in the background, the Armored Prayer.
Yeah, I'm not looking that way. It didn't happen.
Prayer's used to getting slapped around.
Yeah, that was a moment salvo Philippolis with 41,000.
But the thing is, Grisu's going to
getting
die.
bombed on the island.
So
now.
it's like
Yeah,
you're
he's
trading
tough.
Petra for the Moskva, probably.
I think the IFHE Des Moines was actually a really smart move by your team lead. The fact that most teams have been bringing either double Petros or, one Petro and double Moskva, he's almost guaranteed to have to face one of them, and being able to melt it that way quicker with the IFHE is such a smart move.
I hate that it's work. I hate that it's a viable thing. I hate it. It's just
Welcome,
it
Bo.
feels
Good to
wrong.
have you.
Cross shot from Kings just took 5k off the daring at quite a long range. That was nice.
There goes the Petro,
yeah,
and we're about to
Moskva,
lose
that's
Grisu and Moskva as well. 2 fires on him with more fire coming in. Moine coming in over the mountain as well.
As long as they can secure the kill, which the bombers will probably do, then that's fine. You just don't want them slipping away.
Do Utrecht bombers have the same pen as glue?
How did you miss?
No, it's less.
No, yeah.
I think it should be like, isn't it like
44? Something 42?
no,
Isn't the
no,
ret- isn't the
no, no, it's way
reticle-
lower.
Glue's 37.
Isn't the Dropbox a different shape as well?
The Vermont's
It's
firing
like
on the
Trump
Des Moines.
size. I thought that the Utrecht
Someone,
was
someone
like
in chat will
20
will
something.
tell us.
Oh, this
Have a
is
look.
yeah.
Yes.
Like I was saying
I
yesterday, you
reckon
just
so.
say it wrong on purpose, and then someone will correct
Utrecht
you.
Pen 34. I've just held tab and
34?
looked.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Actually,
there we go.
that
Fine.
might
goes Moss.
be with best possible,
Ah.
so I don't know.
At least the Martin from Janks is in the right configuration, and as in running away. Can the
Right.
Kremlin turn and shoot? No, because there's another smoke trail by the Haragumo to the Des Moines.
3 minutes for a 10th win.
Yeah.
But there's
Nice
a lot of
comeback
pressure.
as scripted, of course.
Janks is
Kopacek number
yes,
7.
you need
He's
to be
out.
careful.
The Napoli can't
Both
push.
home caps look pretty vulnerable right now.
Yeah. The Charlie cap is vulnerable because the Marceau can sneak in behind the island. So he's going to stall that, which he is. Well, that now means it's a 5 minute. And when they flip that, it's possibly enough to have enough for them to win.
So we're sending the daring around to B by the looks of it.
It'll be
Utrecht
about
is
He's
coming
coming
up.
in with Kremlin though, so we're going to see
Moss
some
as
more
well.
attention come this way.
Oh, the Martin's taking so much damage though.
Yeah, they are.
We need
Vermont
these
shots from the Martin.
And like Paints was saying
Martin out.
earlier, if the Martin's not able to farm something, it can't charge its F key, so it can't get the heal in.
Stats team still wins with 1 cap, so they don't have to play aggressive.
Yeah, the points are the timers are to their benefit.
So you know that A's safe. So now the question. Oh, I like the Vengeful going for maybe the Bravo from behind. He just needs to be careful of Kopacek because he's not getting support.
That Martin with a Vermont salvo.
Another one. Oh, lucky.
Oh, not quite enough. Good for stats. though.
So the Haragumo's doing proxy spotting. That's why he's seen, and he's just going to keep following him. So he can't stop that. And the Vermont's going to keep
turrets from the Vermont.
Nah, but the problem is that
5,000, 6,000 hit points.
What's
No
the
heal.
gun range?
Haragumo
From
help.
2 minutes.
How does that affect the timers? That probably means they have to push the cap, doesn't it?
That may flip it.
If San Martin dies, then it's going to be in your favor, Clyde.
Yeah, watch
Ooh,
him
the
for
fire
that.
went out.
Oh, there it goes. Now we got a minute and 6 seconds or so, minute and 8 seconds.
But what's going to stop the
daring
Des Moines?
the daring should be able to go to B cap.
He just
The
needs to stall
Vermont-
a bit, right?
Yeah, we just need to keep the Napoli off him.
Yeah, the Napoli will be the thing that tries to make that uncomfortable for Vengeful,
So
but I think he's got an easy
Tyler
run.
is
Not a
Tyler
Haragumo
is
to
heading
get
over
Watching
for
those
precisely that
torps.
reason. Although there are Napoli torps coming.
Yeah, I mean that's not going to kill him, but it'll
No.
hurt.
I think he can probably get away with just one. He's just seen them.
drift more, drift harder.
Oh,
Oh,
One's
nearly.
okay.
takes the bow
That's
tour.
okay.
Our Napoli's maybe
Napoli
lining up
realizes
for
what
good
happens. Just turned hard right.
Napoli has issues with torps too here. Napoli, nice.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
He stops, I think. Yeah, or slows.
Are the Marceau and the Haragumo doing double smoke for the Des Moines, just keeping him permanently in a bill to fire? Because Cami seems
Marshall
at
doesn't have
risk.
smoke.
The Marceau, okay, fair enough, then that's fine. So there's the stall, and that now gives you the lead stats.
Yep, puts it back to stats.
We'll actually get the cap as well.
And the
so
Des
we'll-
Moines
we'll
pushed
take some
Kopak
points.
away as well, so it's not going to stop the cap either. So now it's just a case of, can Cami not be farmed? Because there's another smoke trail by the Haragumo for the Des Moines to go after the Kremlin.
Ooh, someone smacked
51.
Tyler. I didn't see where those shells came from.
That's the Vermont.
Vermont put those shells right into his front window.
Is Cami reversing so he can shoot the Vermont, or is he just trying to not?
He's reversing to shoot the Vermont.
So
Okay.
Toji and Marceau's going to come across to try to push that daring towards Napoli. That'll be a question to see how Vengeful handles this, and if there's going to be fire coming from your Moscow, from your
I
Kremlin,
think,
from your
I think
Des Moines.
Daring's just stuck, isn't he?
He is stuck, I think. He's in a tight spot.
The Moskva's got radar range on Toji right now. Although he doesn't know that. And Des Moines will have radar range. Yeah, he does. There he is. One's done
taking
it. Des
shots,
Moines
yeah.
radar. So can the Moskva fire? Can the Kremlin fire? That would be the better thing to
Oh
shoot,
yeah,
right?
they definitely can. It's a dangerous spot for Marceau.
Good, good. It means the fight with Vengeful now is in Stats' favor, so that's good.
You've
So
mispronounced bad, but okay. Okay.
Oh,
big
but
hit
Daring
the
pop
Daring.
smoke. Big hit. He loses the gun turret
Daring's
as
been
well.
clogged. Oh, it's going to be one of those classic stats exciting games. I can
But
tell.
Kopic can wiggle. He's wiggling okay. He shouldn't like get a full clap here. No, he should actually dodge all of them. Shoot.
Maybe.
No,
he
he's
might still
taking
need
one.
Okay.
Yep, he's still got
But
one.
he
That
can,
gives-
he can still run at this Des Moines and there and kill both.
Oh, and also Marceau's back into the B, stalling the timer.
With adequate vision, for sure. That Daring Smoke will only last for so long.
Oh, and Mosso and Armor Prayers
1
getting
minute,
farmed
20.
down by the Hergamo and the Des
Mosk
Moines.
was low. Vermont has a line on him. Will he be able to
Yeah.
capitalize? No.
But
not
60
enough.
seconds is enough. There's so many low health ships here. It's just going to be violent.
Yeah, this
Pyro's
is
in
going to be
pain as
pretty
usual.
messy.
And it's
Yeah, but one
stats.
kill right now. Ooh.
Yeah, because there's no easy kill for stats at the moment, but lots of
Yeah,
easy chances.
Napoli is potential. That's it.
There goes Moskva. There goes
There you go,
Moskva.
Daring.
And there was
Vengeful.
Flipping the
Vengeful.
score. Vengeful too. Oh no.
There's
Now
no
Des Moines
like
has the
support.
Napoli in his face.
Utrecht wasn't doing anything, and the Des Moines left, so he couldn't
Utrecht
fire
can't do
on
anything.
Yeah, and then the Des Moines was like out of position, so he couldn't fight the Napoli when he pushed through and he got the DD killed. And now he's tail bumming it because he has no other option, because he needs to get the kill
Yeah.
in. He might,
Kings is just going to stabilize.
yeah, but now he's running away, and he can't afford to run away because there's 30 seconds. You have to stay back and fight,
They have to
risk
play.
the ram. But now this is a poor play.
The Napoli's chosen not the ram.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Getting pushed into the Mungus.
Well, but Des
Philippus
Moines
is
should
there
have,
waiting.
Des Moines should have taken the fight because otherwise it's an auto loss, I think is what you're saying, Farah.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, exactly. He should have
Yeah.
taken the fight. Should have not run
Yep.
away. Fought with the Napoli with the DD because it allowed Napoli to fight the DD by himself without the threat of the Des Moines firing him.
That's exactly. I think you're right. I think you're spot on.
So
Oh,
Clyde
well.
is Clyde's
Well,
2-0.
Clyde. Yeah, and you will be facing
Holy smoke.
Zath in the finals.
Oh boy.
All American final.
Yeah, how about that? Except for my
Mm,
team's all from
jeez.
Europe, so.
Oh, that means I'm going to
I
have
had
to.
this
You will inconvenience me when it comes to reward distribution. Then damn you.
I
provided
thought
we
there was
win.
rules against that.
Very well played to both
Can
teams,
can
guys.
I just say, they're not listening right now, but can I just say thank you to my team? I'll say thank you to them later, but this weekend has been very entertaining and there's been some really good matches. So thank you to my team and thank you to the teams who have played my team.
Yay!
Always a
We
good
will
show.
now, we will now adopt Clyde.
Class act all the way. Stats. Stats, you could be the second in command of the Kings now.
Okay, Roger.
Farah, does that make you
You
third?
can
I
be
don't
the
know
queen.
if it's you or if it's TC
Maybe.
Freer.
I don't know. It's fine.
That's
Yeah,
you can be
we'll
the queen.
figure it out.
Also, Farah,
There you
your
go, sure.
microphone is very quiet. I've got you all the way up. at,
That's
like,
because I'm standing
182.
further away, but if I stand over here, I guess it's probably better. And it's also sometimes I turn away looking at the second monitor and not actually looking at the microphone, so that's my fault.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I just put my microphone like all the way over there.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I
mean-
problem with having a boom on.
The thing is, though, right? I know fine well I'm like a tertiary character in this drama, so it's not that important.
I mean, I'm the main character. I'm not even involved anymore, but I'm the main character. I'm always the
Uh-huh.
main character.
Yeah, especially when the authorities wish to investigate.
I swear, officer, I was in bed all night.
Do you have any alibi? Oh, that's a silly question.
I've got about 84 people as my alibi right now.
Okay. So Dirty Water
So does that
versus...
mean that plays against Penguins team for third place?
I don't think we have one of those.
Yes, I believe it
tournament
will.
is- Oh, really?
What?
Okay.
Do we actually have that?
We need to determine third.
Wait, are we doing a third match and then the final? Because that means this is going to go on a while.
I was not aware of a third place
It's not
playoff.
the tournament page either.
Oh, okay. In which case, then I guess it'll be a case of who won their game better.
What was the I'm right by saying that Kings and Dirty Water were both Group 2 teams. What was the outcome in their yesterday's
tied.
matches?
Dirty Water clean swept.
1-1.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Very close match. Very close match.
Oh, we should have a good final one, shouldn't we?
Indeed.
It
Okay, let me-
should be a good final.
Let me have a look at
The
matches.
cool thing
see
is,
the- Yeah, I
our
see
game's not
nothing
gonna win.
about. I see nothing about third place game. So
All right.
There's no third place game.
Ah, Chester.
Aye.
suddenly the Germans.
Oh, not again. I don't want to go to Belgium.
hey, I really enjoyed Belgium.
So who's the host for this?
They're killing the room.
Yeah. Well, look, training rooms are absolutely awful, and I think like genuinely you want to restart the training rooms as often as possible because otherwise things start breaking.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I
This is
had a
true.
nightmare in training rooms the other day.
Well, this is why we don't just keep one training room all day. Like, trust me, when we had the full St. Pete's casting team, and like they're all like jumping in 20 at a time, and it's like, why do you keep having to remake a room? Trust us, we've been here long enough, we've seen these things. Unless you want to have to ring Conway in the middle of the night to generate 20 new press accounts, no.
So what's been going on with Clyde? I haven't seen any of the games yet, obviously, today.
Victories.
Obviously, but I mean, like, who are the key players for Clyde? We saw Toji yesterday do some crazy stuff.
Clyde is definitely right now.
He is. This is
Being
true.
rude.
He's doing his giveaways.
Hey, look. Only the streamers are here. Start the game.
Yes, we'll play on team's behalf.
Which host
Can
is?
you guys imagine a
Fram.
streamer show match afterwards?
No,
Everybody
thank you.
all
Can't be
just-
bothered. Want to go drinking.
I was gonna say
Combine the two.
It'd have to be the drunks versus the non-drunks.
How's that fair?
Okay,
Yeah,
always
Is that
win.
fair?
There's anything about being fair.
Of course
Drunks
it's
get
fair,
tier
I don't know.
10s.
We'd have more fun. We'd have more
We
fun.
would have way more fun. Yeah,
Drunks get Libertads.
there you go.
I don't know. Is there any ship that is like, no, we drive the Roma Biakan Camel?
No, of course, we have to.
It's our
we have to.
mascot, man. That's our mascot. I was trying to think, is there any other like stuff that is like named similarly to alcohol in the game in any languages or in any ships? I just can't think of anything.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, the whiskey, I guess.
Yeah,
But that's
easy.
tangential, that one. Oh, I suppose the Roma with the Biakan is as well.
Yes.
Can anyone think of any more? Like at all?
My chat is predicting a Clyde sweep. I hope so. That'd be great.
That means we can all go home.
No. You cannot win your first team league. It's against the rules.
He just turns up,
That's
wins.
right.
I mean, Payne did, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 7 more seasons to do it again.
Yeah, but Royal
Yeah.
Wooding.
Payne lucks into these wins.
Oh, no chaos at all. I just unmuted. I was like, oh, I'm sure it's wild in there. But no, you guys are all...
Hi, Clyde.
No, we were just talking
Yeah,
about getting
we're
drunk.
waiting to harass you.
We're trying to think
Oh,
about
yeah,
any
what's up,
ships that we can like.
We were
that are related
waiting to harass
alcohol.
you. What a
That's GP,
statement,
ladies and gentlemen.
What a statement.
I mean,
We only wanted to harass you when you were aware that you were being harassed.
We're being
Well, it
shut
doesn't
up.
help to harass someone if they don't know you're doing it.
this
right?
champagne exists as well. We can have champagne on our team.
It wasn't built in the Champagne
Hey.
region of France, therefore it is the sparkling wine battle.
I've heard. The
As
sparkling
opposed to the
wine.
Mugfast ship.
Can anybody bring Sinful up here, or is he going to be? By
He
himself
can
and
bring
monitoring?
himself. He can bring himself.
okay.
He may
Alright, just
be
wanna make sure.
wandering.
Also, Fara, you've got a bit of an echo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm gonna
want to be
move out of
left
the way.
out.
Sorry. It's only. I think it's just because I'm really loud, and then I can hear myself, and it's like maybe I'm a little bit
I'm
louder than
wearing-
everybody else. Well,
No, but the thing is, I'm wearing
Well,
headphones. But
You
when my
are always
headphones,
very loud.
Payne is just yes.
so when I have
I
headphones
assume-
too close, yeah.
I'm also like very clear. You can hear me licking the inside of your ear.
Don't stop.
I'm almost there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a vibe.
I need an adult.
2012? What the fuck, Ben? No, like 18. How ahead? What the fuck?
No, I'm saying that's what the game's rating is now.
Oh,
Oh, you're saying keep it to Peggy 12.
Yeah.
Right. I
Okay,
get it.
try, okay.
I was thinking like Painzor. Well, I wasn't thinking like Painzor was. That's a very
Yeah, no,
that's a different thing. But
take it from someone who knows. Don't ever think like Painzor.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk that stage
Why
right
don't think
there.
Probably a good idea.
Hey, I'm just saying that I am hilarious.
We have reached the I'm just saying part of drinking.
Oh,
Look,
yay!
I
What
just-
lobby are we in right now? Is this
It's,
2?
Lobby
One?
1.
RAM
Lobby
One,
1.
alright, thank you.
VR4M.
Zath, how were your last couple of games?
Terrible. Horrible. We're not feeling good at all about this.
You were
Generated.
hoping to lose those games because I believe you're here because you won them.
That's right. Damn right I did win them. And we are
Oh,
looking
hot
forward
dog.
to a rematch against you guys because we drew against you yesterday.
We
No,
did. It was a 1-1.
We gotta smash you.
Alrighty.
Generated Discord stream overlay.
Have you
just
been
in case anyone
feeling?
wants to use it, because
We've done okay. Like I'm looking at our rounds today. We went 2-0 for 2 of ours today. They were not easy matches, I don't think. They were really hard fought. The last match against Stats was really good. The points leader, the expected winner based on score timer, flipped. How many times was that, guys? Like 4 times in that last battle. And it was really down to the wire on that one. So we'll see how it goes. I was remembering yesterday we went 1-1 against
right,
you
we
guys
did.
as well. So who's to say? No reason to turn off your television set. Stay here, watch the commercials, be a part of the program, chat. It's all happening.
That's right. That's right. Speaking of commercials, I'm kidding. I already ran mine. Oh
Nice.
goodness. I can't believe. Look at this. Who would have thought somebody brand new, when I had to choose the groups the other last weekend while casting another tournament, mind you, I chose Clyde because I'm like, I want to hang out with Clyde. Also because he's new.
if anyone wants to Discord
Yeah,
overlay,
you
I've
did this
posted-
to us.
If anyone wants a Discord overlay for this
Don't-
game, it's in.
Don't worry,
It's in the voice
Clyde.
chat. It's
You
in
did the
streamer's
same to
channel,
me
sorry.
as well.
I did. I brought Major Park because I wanted a drinking buddy, and I knew Par would be a drinking buddy.
He actually said, "Oh, that Major Pod's really easy meat, so I'll have him."
Oh, is that what happened? I got to be honest, though. To be fair, the incredible success of the Clyde City Kings has had basically nothing to do with me. I've stood nearby while greatness unfolded out there.
That's the
You know what?
secret.
What
I'll
I want
take
to
all the
point
credit.
out is in the finals.
There's a round.
Did you guys notice in the finals are 2 NA streamers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about
eh.
that, except for my entire
Oh,
team's
God.
I don't think
teams.
that helps.
That
The
makes
EU
it change
teams.
that makes it change from King of the Sea when it's always EU teams in the finals.
Oh,
Yeah.
as
I
it
know, it's boring.
begins.
This is
I
fun.
knew he
You
was
don't know
going to
what's
go
gonna
there.
happen.
Now, your team, Zath, you've got 3 NA players on your team, if this is up to date here.
It is.
And
We haven't
you're
had any changes.
Your
Well, a
Emma92
couple.
Emity. Emity is in the same clan as
Yes, he's
Toji, my
Moyai.
team captain, and Philip
Yep.
as well. So we've got some friends who know each other there in this little scrap, I think.
Absolutely.
interesting
And
to
of course,
see how this
everybody knows
pans out.
Kenny too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've generated a Discord overlay if anyone wants it. It's in the streamers channel.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because it's gonna get chaotic. It's gonna get chaotic as all hell.
Yep.
Unfortunately, my name's got like 3 dots on it because apparently I'm in streamer mode. Actually, can I even disable that? I don't even use streamer mode. It's actually just a massive hindrance.
Discord's
mean-
actually enabled the
Yeah.
the overlay thing natively now.
Yeah. I mean, I could start just sending you Discord messages now, so all your chat can hear is just ding, 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 ding.
No, I've always set a do not disturb.
Ding.
Always set a do not disturb. I get my notifications on my
Wonder
phone
if
or anything.
this-
I just don't like pings on Discord. It
There we
bothers
go.
me.
We
I
have
will
so many
look
in
in
your
my own
pings, or
time.
you actually cut off. There we go.
Yeah, you can change the settings if you want it to show everyone all the time, but I just have it only speaking users set.
Yeah, I have everybody in here, and then I changed it to small avatars, and then now everybody shows. So there we go.
I just
Good
have it
old
when they're
Discord
speaking
stream
because
kit.
it's less. Yeah. I wish like this was like an extension in OBS. I could just like do in like seconds, but like actually setting this up is a pain in the dick, you know.
You know what I discovered today was when you set yourself into a lobby, it actually moves you into that voice channel. Even if you like haven't gone there yourself,
Yes,
like
it
if
does.
you say I'm gonna go to lobby 2, and if you're not in a voice channel, it'll put you in there. That's fun.
Huh.
Let's go,
I
Angry
like,
Tacos. Let's go.
I like,
I
I
love
like
it.
how we have one guy in the Move Me channel on Discord who's been there for hours. It's like
Yes.
having, it's like the guy that turns up in the middle of a COTS game and just has his undistributed
Me
rental
and
across the
Coach.
curve first in the middle.
I'll cast. Me
It,
and
Yeah.
Coach.
it was always the rental GKs. I don't know why it was always the rental GKs.
Yes, that is a blast from the past in terms of like who are you, like who is this person?
Rental
Honestly, I
GK.
mean,
Okay.
given the tournament training rooms don't usually use a password,
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that doesn't happen more. But it
Zath, are
doesn't
you
happen
in the
much.
channel here?
What channel?
We
Or, I'm sorry,
execute
in the
the
spectators. Where are you?
I didn't realize you had. I didn't realize you
Okay.
had Grease Monkey on your team. That is cool.
Grease Monkey.
Yeah.
G
Regular around the community.
Otherwise known
Lovely
as
woman.
streamer Grease Monkey.
super tester
Yeah.
extraordinaire.
Lovely woman.
All round lovely lady.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay. That's
Here we go.
Have you guys
Stop
heard of
singing
World
her
of
praise.
Warships? It's about to happen right here.
The
oh.
Thinking Man's action game or the Action Man's thinking game?
Stats.
Action Man's drinking game.
Stats. All I'm gonna
Hell
say
yeah,
right
brother.
now is you have inconvenienced me
why.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Why?
because of we have 2 third places.
Yay.
So now,
We
now I
would-
need to make a decision.
Isn't there a tiebreaker about
Search
the
for more
giveaway
money.
The
I
goal
don't-
Alright,
is
why don't
to
you tell
make
us about
you
the
give
games,
out
huh?
as much stuff as possible.
So I mean, guess I could make them fight.
Why?
Sure,
My team
yes.
just changed all of their ships. Hold on.
Yes.
We've
yes.
never
Streamer
run a
1v1.
bungo. So we have a bungo,
Okay.
first time ever. We've got a Nevsky, we got a PVO, we got a Moskva, and then 3 destroyers. The
Yo.
comp that never wins. Says Fara.
Finally, somebody is using the fact that we actually allow a few of the removed ships.
Yeah.
Farah, could you
And then
please
across the
go
way-
on PTT or mute? Potentially.
Interesting. Lunexia using Smoke Yu Yang, by the way. Very interesting with the smoke
That's been
module
happening.
and unique upgrade.
Yeah, that's been
closing to the
happening.
south.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Clyde.
Oh, sorry, please.
Closing to the south is going to be Dirty Water with Million in the Cassard. Goober 81 once again being Kenny Smoke Biatch in the Haragumo 420 Blaze It build. Kenny's in the Nevsky. Angry Toxos in a Marseille. What the heck is that with Pack a Punch? I never noticed that before. Eesh. Emity in an Ohio, his typical build. G Momkey in the Moskva unique upgrade. And finally, Sappy JJ in Marseille. We haven't really done a double Marseille comp on this. So our comp is also slightly different.
Yeah.
Before.
I find this quite interesting. The Cassard's gone for the improved adrenaline rush captain over the improved survivability expert captain. That seems odd to me.
So I've heard that
I'm just gonna mute them for the time being because I feel like this is probably their thing now, and so many casters and streamers, I don't add any extra value to it when they're all chatting and going on about it. So we'll see. We can see both two are going south with the minimal one and the Charlie. We'll see how this game goes. I think what we might do is we might just host stats in a minute, and watch it kind of from his point of view. Unless, of course, my input is valued in some way. Oh, Kopachet getting picked off and spotted early. And a beach. That's a lot of firepower. I mean, the health... Oh, it's still ongoing. It's the proxy spot. Lay everything into it. No supporting fire. Oh, that's painful. He might wiggle his way out. We're changing the camera angles. No, they can see him. Oh, this is bad. With the double fires and the damage con, no, he's gone. Oof. That's painful. Right at the beginning, that's very painful. The Cassard. Can I call him off guard? No? Not sure where they go from here. It's gonna be a bit to catch up, as it were. And I mean, you've already got quite an advantage if you're dirty water. You can see they've got the flanking Marceaus. Kind of watching the entrance to Charlie. Is Toji trying to do the whole reverse maneuver? Sneak in? He is. Well, so the catch is he needs to absolutely scrape it because there's a chance that that Mosfer might radar. And he's outside of detection, so they don't actually know. Well, they might have seen him firing on the destroyer in the south, but they don't see him now, and that's the risk, because the Marceaus might be able to cross-shot into it as well. You should be able to get it. This would definitely help them because they're behind a ship. Is there not? Do the Marceaus have shots at the moment? No. They probably know where he is. Probably. The cap has started. We're waiting for hostile raider, possibly. There is hostile raider. He can be seen. So angry tackle can totally see him in a moment. Has he got enough time to get the cap? Oh, he's decided to move. Mosfer could come around the corner, but it's not. There comes the Sappy J. He is choosing to... Oh, he's gambling, he's gambling, he's gambling. Oh, he got it. Just before he got tapped, he got it. So he can now leave very carefully. Gets the C cap. Potential for Kassar to come up and steal it from them. There isn't really... Well, the radar's already been used. Presumably, I think that's moved to get to Gdansk. So many ships I've never come across. Prince van Orange and the Bongo. I don't know these ships at all. And then what? I think he can get into Charlie. There's no ships on eyes on. Single cruiser defending the A. Keeping... Oh, okay, so that means that in terms of push potential, the Haragum and Nevsky can push up, but they're so far away from the Alpha capture point that that's not really going to matter. Oh, wait, there's two ships here. The Ewing and Nevsky. Never mind. Sorry, I'll take that back because the minimap icons are right on top of each other. And then, what else? Let's see. Radar clipped the Kassar, but he moved out. And it's covering the entire... Ooh! He's now... Oh! He just ran out because he's now going into the cap zone. So they know where... They roughly know where he is. Because they can extrapolate. Ohio pushing around the corner as well. Some Dutch bombing here on the Ohio. I thought I heard something along the lines of the Ohio can resist certain bombs. Well, anyway, it's the fires that are after. That's quite a slow drop. Yeah, a couple of clips. That's pretty good. Gdansk taking some hits. Ooh, does he see the Kassard? Yes. Well, no, it's kind of a blind shot. And he manages to get the capture point. So now, Dirty Water are like a cap advantage. Ooh, that's a nice couple of hits, though, on the Kassard. Taking out the torpedo tube and some... Still, I have to put the game towards Dirty Water. Simply just because they're doing a better job. By the way, just want to say a special shout out here to Stormwind for doing the raffles today. I really appreciate all of her effort because nothing would happen without her. It's like, hey Fara, are you streaming? Yes. Do you want me to do to do all the raffles, please? So the Marseille flanking round is a threat to the Prince, and the Prince can't really bomb effectively because he's been chased out. The Sea Cap is lost. The battleship and the Moskva are rotating round to the south. Does that mean they can maybe go round from the Charlie from the south, or maybe go towards the Bravo Cap? I'm not sure where the game call is here, because the Marshals are just going to keep chasing, and with their combined firepower and health advantage, they're going to farm the orange. And if the Bongo, as the battleship, doesn't have, like... Ooh, that's Ohio shots. Assistance, he doesn't look like he wants to give help. He's not firing or giving help right now. Okay. There's no camel either. It feels a little disappointing. Counter radar, that's from the Moskva, so they know this rotational push. Oh, I guess they don't have to worry about anything from the south, because everything is kind of out of position. Kassard's out of position, they're too far away. They're converging on the Charlie from the south, okay. I suppose if, well, this Prince is going to go down. Like, if he could go dark and escape, then drawing the Marceaus away from the combat zone in the center helps. But Dirty War, they've got like 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. And then when that happens, okay, stalling the Charlie Cat delays it to 5. The points is about a 200-point game. I mean, they could cap Charlie. And then the question is, can this firepower of the battleship, the MOSFET, and the Gdansk make a difference? Because the Ohio is coming round. So it's going to be Ohio versus Bungo, but the Bungo's mostly got firepowers on the south. Ooh, nicely on the Marseilles on the top. That's not bad. Now, is the Master going to come around the corner? And they got the Charlie. They are just in the lead in terms of points. The Bungo is pointing in the battleship, ignoring him, and he's trying to get broadside shots on the Marceaus. But they've killed the cruiser. Oof, and it's a whiff shot, didn't hit. So now what? Now what happens? Ooh, what, the Gdansk is YOLOing on the Ohio? That could work. The Gazard's trying to help. And this needs to happen. Ooh, HE. Oh! High explosive on the Ohio says, not today, sunshine. Well, I think that's pretty much game. I don't see the point advantage. Oh, and they're getting Charlie as well. No, they were. Now they're not. So there's red team's still gonna win on 4 minutes. There needs to be a ship kill to flip this round, given how close the timers are. I don't see how this is gonna work because the Marceaus are both farming the Moskva along with gunfire from the south, which is over there. It's a lot of gunfire. He's not going to live particularly long. And the Bungo can't get all its shots onto the Ohio without kind of giving more sideways fire. So I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, they need kills. And it doesn't look like they're going to get them. And Moss was trying to go forward, but if he goes forward, he gives himself broadside to the Ohio. He finishes him off. And the Bungo might try and ram him or such, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. This is pretty hostile. Yeah, and he's already taking big hits already. So, like, the best he could do is a ram, but he shouldn't need to, and he shouldn't have to. He should be firing, like, on the Marseilles or something, because that destroyer should have killed the Ohio, theoretically. Okay, so, is he ramming? Oh, he's got his gun side on. Oh, wow! I'm very impressed. His health was so low, and he's going to beach himself. And he's been shot at from basically every direction. Can he self-correct? He does! Well, look at that! Isn't that cool? So, and he's escaping? He escapes. Alright. That's pretty clutch play. That gives him the kill. Unfortunately, they're still 20 seconds behind. They're not going to catch up in time. They're not going to stall Bravo. I feel like the Nevsky and the Yu-Yang combination way over in the Delta 3 square. So, basically over there. They're not going to get over to the Charlie capture point in time. Or rather, they're not going to provide supporting firepower to prevent these destroyers getting into Charlie. Not that the red team has to. The red team just needs to stay alive. So, like, they're relatively healthy destroyers, and it's a healthy Nevsky, really long far away. Yu-Yang's kind of low. He has to be careful. There's enough health on these Marceaus that nothing's going to happen. In the next 2 minutes, this Bungo needs to go round the corner and get his gunshots on the Marceaus to try and, break them. I don't think that's going to happen. And if we're looking at the clock... Okay, they can't see him. They don't know where he is. They can extrapolate where he is. Or last known. And in terms of viewpoint, can't see anything. They've gone dark. Deep water torps? No, Marcel's going to push in. And that is going to give... They still can't see the battleship. If we go back to battleship view, there it is. He sees him. Full broadside. Oh! Okay, there it is. The health will take a while to update. That's important. Because the kill of the Marceau, if he can pull it off, although there's some fast coming in torpedoes from behind, would be enough. Now, if the Nevsky Yu-Yang can beat up this Marceau... Oh, those torps are fast! He hits the shots! He dies! He doesn't kill the Marceau. Oh. Very nice torpedoes. There was a chance. Not anymore. There was a chance, but not now. Okay. Oh, he's even burning out. Man, that's a real shame. I feel like with the battleship coming up, they could have gone... And to be honest, there's so many things that could have gone better from King's side of view. even despite all the bad things that kind of happened, they might have been able to pull this off. Heyo. Right, we are gonna try a host of stats and see how that works. Let's see here. Slash host. Oh wait, no, hold on a sec. Okay. I have a guess, so I want to kind of head off. I know that's a really rude, but like, before we continue anywhere. So like, I'll host stats. You guys can watch on stats if you're already kind of doing it already. And then until next time, I'll probably do like a stream in a little while. When I'm free, because I've had a lot of social guests recently, and that's prevented me from streaming. And that'll be fun. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for watching with me. I'll pass it on to one of the many other streamers so you can watch the chaos with them. I think that worked. Yeah, okay. Anyway, bye guys.